Holy shit, we're here again. What the
We're
fuck?
back. Good evening, fellow viewers.
It's like we never left. Yes, for those that were hanging out for the marathon, we just came off of watching Dracula 1979 for Colin's 50th.
Yeah.
Happy 50th again to Colin Murdy.
Happy birthday, brother.
So we just watched that, and tonight we got which I didn't even realize when we were thinking about doing this. I'm like, holy shit! That's why I told Colin. I sent him the link if he wants to join because we're doing our movies that turned 50 this year. The year Colin was born, 1974. There's a lot of amazing horror movies, just movies in general too, that are just iconic films that are turning unbelievably hard to believe 50 fucking years old.
Yep.
It's like I just saw you guys a minute ago. Yep. We all should have changed our shirts and made it seem like it was something different, but we all just stayed the same.
I changed my shirt.
I should change my shirt. Because it's funny because Darren even let the cat out of the bag when they record episodes that like they do them back to back to back and they change their shirts.
Yeah. I felt like changing my shirt to a Slipknot shirt because they didn't win the Grammy tonight. It went to yet again Metallica.
Oh.
It was like,
what did Metallica even put out last year?
What was it, 72 seasons?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm not even up on shit anymore.
But whatever. I was like, whatever. Anyway, well, I'm excited for tonight, man. Got some
we got a lot of cool content. Stuff.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Brady. We all just basically just got off. Went to I went upstairs, had a slice of pizza, heated up a slice of pizza for the wife, and took a quick piss and came back down.
Very nice. You're such a lovely husband.
Try to be.
I agree, Ryan. 72 dog shits.
72 dog shits. So tonight we got our movies turning 50 in 2024. We're going to do a movie review of one of my favorite films, The Warriors. And we're doing a watch along on Tuesday of The Warriors. And for those that joined us last night on our watch along of The Predator movie for basically because we were thinking about Carl Weathers, who passed sadly a few days ago on the 1st. We're going to do our top 5 Carl Weathers movies.
That's going to be fun.
Yes, in Metallica, yeah. Colin's eating pizza too. I had pizza. Colin's having pizza. Everybody's having fucking pizza.
I had a burger, a fur burger.
Oh, if you had enough time for that, after my own damn heart.
Always.
Oh, Leanne's back. She was hanging with us, hanging out, watching Dracula with us, and here you are again. So I could see the Toronto flag. So you're up in Canada.
Oh, Canada! Awesome.
Oh, Carlos is here. What's up, man? Arrested Development. Carl Weathers was awesome. I forgot he was in Arrested Development.
That's right.
That was a great show.
I couldn't agree more.
I completely forgot that. Holy shit, that didn't even make. Oh, we did movies, so I can't put that on the list. So I did do my top 5 movies. Yeah, it's gonna be a great night. So we could forego the beer review because I think we all just drinking whatever. You're not drinking. What are you having? Are you drinking Woodford?
I'm not drinking nothing. I had a long weekend.
You had enough?
Yeah.
You give me a liver? I'm still having some of my winter lager. That's it, and see what Brady comes up with.
Nice.
Oh, we got some Metallica talk going on here. What's going on here? I mean, Ride the Lightning, Master Puppets were 2 of the greatest metal albums ever. Won't argue that. I also have a couple bangers they've released. Shit. So, let's see, Master.
I agree, Ryan.
There was a handful of songs on what do you call it? Injustice for All I liked.
Yeah.
The Black Album, of course, was overplayed and overproduced, but there was some decent songs on there. I actually liked what was the one album that came out a couple years ago? Death Magnetic. I like Death Magnetic. That was heavy as fuck.
That was a good one. I liked it.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Oh shit.
We talked about making soup with old bones. Oh yeah. Can't wait for the Warriors. Yeah, man. This Tuesday. Today was Colin's 50th. This Tuesday is my 52nd. Yeah, I'm an old fuck.
Damn.
So we're doing the Warriors for my birthday. And I already told the guys at work, I said, I'll be coming in around noonish on Wednesday.
A little noonish.
Everybody's like, oh, why don't you just take off for your birthday? I said, why? I said, because I'll go hang out with the boys, watch the Warriors, have a couple drinks, and go in a little late the next day.
That's right. What's worth having a birthday for if you can't break some rules? What the hell?
Fucking ain't right.
Right.
Met Barber from Suspiria on Friday night. Really?
Oh, that's badass.
Where was that, Carlos? Was it, what was going on this weekend? Was there a con going on?
I don't know. That's pretty cool. There was a lot of private signings going on recently. I saw some friends of mine post. It's pretty cool stuff. They get to meet some cool actors and actresses. Fucking badass.
Let's be real. Right, it's saying anger. Everybody, go now and measure how much dust is on the top of your Saint Anger desk. Because I can guarantee there's a lot on top of mine.
Hey, say what you will. I like Saint Anger. Saint Anger.
It's not the worst album, but it's not one of my go-tos from Metallica.
Tick 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 tock. Tick tick.
She was invited to a well. It's not like the what the hell was the album they did with Lou Reed?
Oh,
Lulu,
yeah.
Oh God. Oh. I don't know. You, what were you guys thinking? Yeah, that's a rough one. She's
hot steaming pile of cow dung.
Yeah, exactly. Where was the mini event? Where is it, Carlos? I'm just curious that she was there.
That's funny. That is funny.
Hails and cheers. Yeah, we just did the watch along with Dracula for Colin's birthday. I did send him a link. He's eating some pizza right now. Maybe he'll hop on with us
Billy
for his 50th, and as we do our 50 from 1974. Billy's here though. Hold on one momento. Bill is royalty, so he's got to get his proper introduction.
Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Billy. That's right. I bought Saint Shit Show, put it in CD player in the car, made less than a minute, sang Britney Skip, then launched that motherfucker out the window at 90 miles. Oh,
nice.
God.
I listened to it once through, I think, and it's just sitting back there amongst all my CDs. I haven't put it back in. And like I said, I've heard a lot worse. It's just, to me, it just doesn't seem like a Metallica album. I mean, it's okay when bands try something different, so I don't fault them for it because, hey, you take. I'm a big Kiss fan. Christ, they chase trends for the past 50 years. They chase trends.
Yeah. And I think to accept the Grammy tonight was just Robert. He was flying solo today.
Oh, really? I wonder why.
Yep. He's the only one who accepted on behalf of them. So send the new guy to get it. Even though he's been the longest tenured bassist player since Jason Newsted.
Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's not. So you're in Houston.
Yeah, Lurch, I saw that, bro. That's Jake Gyllenhaal movie. That looks stupid.
Yeah, that's going to be like another one that's Bill, why are you discussing Saint Anger? What did I miss?
Oh, we're talking about the Grammys, and Metallica won tonight for 72 seasons.
You didn't see the train wreck that we just watched? No.
No.
Speaking of train wrecks.
Speaking of train wrecks. Uh-oh. Speaking of train wrecks.
So where the hell is Brady so we can start our well, actually, do you have anything new? We can do through that. Any new things in your collection?
I have a couple of items. I do, my friend.
Let's see some new items in your collection while we wait for Brady.
All right. The first thing that I'm going to start with. So I don't know if you play close to NECA. They had just recently finished doing, I guess, this 4 weeks of vault releases or something like that. So every Monday at like 11 o'clock my time, they would release some items from the vault, if you will. So they would drop them at retail price. And so, like, if these are items that hardly are released and very hard to find, so you can get them at a decent price, right? So shipping was like, I think $6 or $10, like flat rate, whatever you buy. So the first week release, nothing. Next week, nothing. I think the third week, I have all of these. This one, I have all except for two. I found this one, and I'm missing one more figure to complete the entire set. So I was able to get Quentin Tarantino, writer and director of The Hateful Eight.
Oh, nice.
So I have all the other figures. I have 7 of the original 8, so including this guy. So the only one that I'm missing is the one that's played by Kurt Russell, the Hangman. So he's the last one that I need to complete this set. So I got this one for regular price, and I'm so happy. And it's exciting. It's awesome. Look at that. It's
That's nice.
Quentin Tarantino's likeness as the director. And I actually love this film, by the way. It's one of my favorite movies. So good. So I was super excited to get that. Box came in pretty good condition. I had missed out on this a lot. And then of course seeing the promotion and they got restocked. Got these bad boys right here finally.
Oh, I didn't. So it's the exact same set as the first run, correct?
Same. Yeah, I believe it's the very same. So
I didn't jump on because I'm like, I already have it. So
yeah, it's the Fright Rags Maniacs, and it includes the Maniacs in Motion lenticular card. But yeah, I had to get these. It was a pretty decent price. I had to cop these, and I like Fright Rags because they always include like some cool stickers.
yeah, and those top, what the hell is the sour things they always send?
Yeah, the little sour thing. So
Yeah.
this is cool. They sent this one. It says, "Isn't this place great or what?" So this is one of the stickers they sent, and this one is really cool. The Thing.
The Thing.
Yeah, that's fucking gnarly. I was like, oh, I gotta keep that. And then last, I think this is last, but certainly not least. I had pre-ordered this a long time ago, forgot about it, and I thought it was gonna be a little guy. But the Halloween collectible magnet came in from Trick or Treat.
I have to order that. So I went on their website. I didn't see it.
Look how big this is. It's not like the very small ones, like the little like the Tombstone and all that shit. It's not small. This motherfucker is huge. Look at that. The size of my hand.
I don't have that one, and I went on their website to look for it. I was going to order it for my birthday, and I didn't see it.
It's on one of the last pages. Like you got to go like to the back,
I'll have to look for it.
But the detailing on this dude is amazing. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Very nice. So those are my pickups. Mostly in the middle.
Very cool. Good stuff.
Yes,
I am still Pat, that not Halloween collector. Actually, I have stuff on order, but the few things that I found that I ordered, one's coming from two of them, both international buys.
Oh,
I found some French lobby cards I was missing, and what the hell was the other thing I found? One's coming from Japan.
Let's see.
So I won't see them for a couple of weeks, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I was on eBay farting around just looking for stuff for the collectors podcast that we're going to start, and I saw it's one of the Halloween soundtracks originally on cassette. I thought I had every version. There was another one I never saw before out of Japan, and I saw it and I was like, "Oh, I got to fucking have that." So
let's see.
So when that comes in, you guys will see that one. So yeah, that should be. So I have like 4 versions of the Halloween soundtrack on cassette. I didn't have this one. Didn't even know it existed.
That's awesome, dude. Hey,
what's happening?
You sexy bastard, you.
I'm gonna have to go back and see what you guys got.
Mr. Silk Underwear.
I got 0.0.
Oh, you didn't get any new items?
No, I was just saying that the few things I did order are overseas, so I'm not going to get them for a couple weeks.
And Joe had some good stuff, didn't he?
Not that many, but it was pretty decent. I'll do a quick. I got the Fight Racks cards.
That's the only thing I got. Thank you.
Yes. Then I was able to get the magnet. Did yours come in?
I did not pre-order it.
No, this is awesome. So
I got to get the magnet.
And Brady, you'll love this. The Quentin Tarantino Hateful Eight.
Did you do the NECA drop? Is that what you did?
Yeah, the vault drop. This was the only thing that I thought was of value.
None of the Kill Bill ones? No?
I'm not big on those. I don't know why. I wanted the Pai Mei figure. Like, I think I can get the Pai Mei somewhere else. But if I find those other ones, those I've been seeing around a lot in circulation. But this one, never. So
never, yeah.
So, yeah, those are my only pickups. Good ones, but just not that many.
You know, I meant to tell you, or I don't know if we talked about this, when I met Ralphie from A Christmas Story. I didn't know they came out with a badass NECA figure of his. It's like, damn, I would have brought that to get autographed.
Yes. I don't know why. They usually come out in Target. I think I do have both. If not, I think I have Ralphie, but I don't have the old man because the old man comes with the lamp.
Right. And I think they made a 2-pack of them both, too.
Did they really?
I think. I could be wrong.
If I find that, oh my goodness.
Well, hello, Lurch, Everscathe, Colin, long time to talk.
So let me see. Lurch got a Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster signing.
Oh damn!
Oh,
Way to
nice.
go.
Sent
there,
off
bub.
for one. Oh, nice. He sent off for one. Nice. Bill ordered the Motel Hell Farmer Vincent figure. Nice.
We were
That's
talking about
awesome.
goodies. You know what these are, right, guys?
Oh,
Edibles?
oh.
The fucking Fannie Mae mint meltaways. I took them from my son's box.
Look at you stealing candy from a kid. Look at you bastard. Dude.
Hey, as I said to him when he looked at me when I took them, I'm like, they're on my property.
He's like, no, you call it dad tax. Dad tax.
Oh, that's a good
Right.
one. Dad tax.
Yeah, dad
The
tax.
chainsaw attack.
I paid
the
him.
chainsaw
Paid a
prop?
mortgage in this mother lover.
Mm.
Is that the one that's the actual chainsaw, Lurch?
I think it might be.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, that Peter Steele. Oh yeah, that's gonna be dope. That figure, Lurchy, that's gonna be dope.
There's a lot. Yeah, Target. Well, they just tell Joe. Joe's like Captain Target.
Captain to fucking Target, bro.
Captain Target.
Target.
So they're doing a Peter Steele figure, really?
From Typo Negative?
Dude, that's gonna be fucking
Dude,
awesome.
that's the
That
shit.
is awesome, man.
Is that up for
Oh,
pre-order
that's, wow,
somewhere?
that's gonna be cool. Lurch.
Whoa.
It says it's necklace. Oh, Super 7 rather.
Whoa.
A few things in the post. I have alt style jacket from Black Sabbath side volume 4 design. Oh, nice.
Damn.
That's cool as hell, man.
Very nice. It's nice to see the fellas digging into what they love. I love it. I love to hear it.
Yeah, no, and the wife keeps hounding me. She's like, "Oh, your birthday's Tuesday. I don't know what to get you." I'm like, "Let me just go order some stuff and just don't yell at me." That's all. I'll be happy with that.
Oh,
So tonight
we
have
have Earth. Yeah.
this is going to be a great episode tonight because we're going to do our favorite movies that are turning 50 in 2024, which is crazy to think how many iconic films are turning 50 in 2024. It seems crazy to even think about that, like a movie that's 40 years old. It's just especially some of the ones that I put on my list here that they're just amazing.
It's insane.
So did you guys look up the movies that were from 70? What would be your favorite one from 74? I know what MB's favorite would be.
It's a no-brainer for our household. It's Young Frankenstein.
I knew it was gonna be Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, by far. Out of the movies that I reviewed and I looked at and everything, that's the standout. That's the constant in my household.
Carlos, that's a great question. When we run them down, I got to think of all the ones I own from 74 of the ones that we're talking about. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, what was popular back in the day? What type of when did they start releasing those movies? Like on was it VHS? What was it? What's the first type of home video that they were releasing?
VHS was what, the late was it the late 70s?
Beta was
early.
first, right? Wasn't Betamax?
Yeah. Was it Betamax?
Yeah.
Beta.
So how rare would those items be?
I'll tell you the sleeper for me just because I saw it so many times, and Terry probably should have watched it at a young age as the first Death Wish film.
That's on my list.
Yeah.
That's on my list, in my top 10, man. Oh God, I love Death Wish. What a good movie.
It really, as classic as it is in all the sequels, it pretty much handicapped Charles Bronson's career, though. That was like the only thing he was doing after that.
He was typecast. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was kind of like the action Jackie Chan. Like for real. Like, hey, if you're good at it, keep doing it, bro.
Dude, it's wild. Yeah, because Colin turned 50. My brother actually turns 50 in May, so I probably should have asked him about this too. Probably have a lot on his.
Lars says Chainsaw Massacre, hands down. A Death Wish, close second. Yeah. Bill says Chainsaw Massacre.
Lurch, good one. Yep.
74 was but there's a lot of movies I have here are not all just horror. Of course, there's some good horror, but it's just iconic ones. Like, so I put my top 3. I'll just blow them all out now. My top 3: Black Christmas.
Yep.
Easy.
Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
And of course, I love me some Blazing Saddles.
Yep.
That is like when I think about you, bro, those movies kind of encapsulate you, bro, in a way. It would not,
Absolutely.
if you just leave out
That's
Halloween, that's Pat right there. That's
Pretty much.
It's Pat. Like Saturday Night Live.
It's Pat.
Yeah.
Can I help you get your wallet, your purse? I have a fanny pack.
I love it.
I look at these films in 74, the ones I put on here. lot of memories of watching with my dad. You know, just there's a lot of stuff here. Like God, I remember watching The Longest Yard with my dad, the original.
That's on my
Longest
list
Yard.
too. The Longest Yard, man. That's on this list too.
You know, and tell me, Pat, your whole list here, isn't this hysterical? You run down this list. How many of these movies have been remade?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, if you think about it. So the list that I put together that were my favorite, starting from we'll go from number 4 because I just told you my top 3. So my number 4, Godfather Part 2,
Oh, by far.
Young Frankenstein, Death Wish, Foxy Brown.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love some John Carpenter, Dark Star.
Dark Star was right
That's
at
the
my
sleeper. I didn't know if
that's
you were ready, but I was going to say Dark Star.
by
and
far.
the Longest Yard. Love me some Burt Reynolds.
You know what was in 1974? As I went through, like, I think it went all the way to like the top 200 movies. Caged Heat, the original.
KG, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it brought to my mind, we watched Dracula 79 tonight, but Dracula from 74, was it Jack Palance, whatever you say it? I remember that movie a lot. You remember that Dracula?
Yep.
Yeah.
That
I
was
remember
that
it,
year. Yep.
That was a good one.
Did
Not
somebody
bad.
just say, or was it in a chat? Like, or did we talk about this before? If we're talking about movies, should we talk about albums that turned 50? Was that said already? We should probably
Oh,
talk
I
about
don't
albums
know.
that turned. There's a lot in 74 for albums. Aren't
Yeah,
there?
albums. That would be a good topic too. Fuck yeah. Hell
Oh yeah. I mean, that could be a whole other thing, man. Holy crap. Because
We
I'm
should
so
remember that.
I
Let's write that down. I'm writing that down.
I did record my like I said, I got my 10 favorite albums of night because I'm going to go year by year, and I just haven't had a chance to edit it. Hopefully, I'll have it out this week. But I have IMDb up here, so 50 films turning 50 in 2024. So they have, of course, Black Christmas, Godfather Part 2, Chinatown, another one,
Yeah.
Roman Polanski,
Chinatown was a big hit.
Mhm.
Yep.
big movie, Blazing Saddles, of course, Young Frankenstein, Chainsaw Massacre, Francis Ford Coppola's The Conversation, Gene Hackman.
Gene
Oh
Hackman.
wow.
John
Did you
Cazale.
have Thunderbolt and Lightfoot? That's I remember watching that as a kid.
Yeah. This I remember watching with my mother. My mother loved was it Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express.
Yep.
That's crazy.
How about this is another one that got remade by my dad. Loved the original. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Walter Matthau.
That's
Oh,
that's on
taking
this
a
list
film
too.
to the Yep.
Yeah. Colin
right.
says, I can't believe that some of these movies are 50 years old. I can't believe I'm 50 years. Tell you, man, it's a sobering thing, man. When you hit 50, if
This-
hitting 50 is this weird, God, I can't when I hit 60, I'm going to be on suicide watch.
I found this interesting. Is like these TV shows are synonymous with this times. These movies may not be, but like Little House on the Prairie debuted, Good
beautiful.
Times, and Happy Day, and
Good
Happy
Times.
Days, and Happy Days.
Sunday, Monday.
Yes.
Think about that.
Oh,
Oh wow.
that was must see TV for me when I was a kid, man. That's all we did was watch that.
The $6 million man. Yeah.
Steve
Here's
Austin.
another one. Oh God, that was big when I was a kid. I remember watching this all the time. The Towering Inferno.
That's a
God.
legend. That's a classic film.
Like great Steve
cast.
McQueen, Paul Newman. OJ.
Yep.
You know, I watched this movie. I think I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. I watched 74's The Gambler with James Caan.
James Caan.
Good
That was
movie.
one that I
Yeah,
knew.
that's on this
I-
list. Yep.
I love that movie, man. I watched it and I was like, he was so like that movie was really like it just bothered you because he just could not stop. You know, it was just
Yep.
oh,
Another
So-
one I got remade with Mark Wahlberg.
yeah, and which was ass, but oh shit.
I watched a lot. Did you? I can't believe I watched it so many times when I was a kid. It's just so depressing if I ever watched it again. The original Benji came out in 1974.
Benji.
Remember those movies are so sad. Like the dog is treated like shit, and the dog was stranded and shit. Remember Benji the Hunted, where he was hanging out with like a whole bunch of wild animals?
Oh, that's too funny.
Colin's favorites are Chainsaw Massacre, Death Wish, Deranged, Young Frankenstein, and Black Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny when I was thinking about this. I'm like, then I looked at it, I'm like, wow, I cannot believe the amazing fucking films that are 50 years old. Did you guys ever see Zardoz?
Gesundheit.
What'd you call me?
Gesundheit. Pardon me. Excuse me. That is the most fucked up, trippy movie. Sean Connery's in it too. It's almost like a Barbarella type film, but it's with Sean Connery. It's fucking weird as hell.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, go check it out. It's wacky as all shit.
I don't know
Fan
if
of
y'all had mentioned Chinatown with Jack
Chinatown?
Nicholson. I love that
Yeah.
movie. That movie's a classic, bro.
Roman Polanski, get him. Sorry.
Yep. Chinatown is the shit.
Phantom of the Paradise, Brian De Palma.
Oh shit!
Roman Polanski, he's still not allowed in this country, right?
Nope.
No, I don't believe so. He's a stupid. Quiet.
Taking him home 1, 2, 3. Thunderbolt, Lightfoot, Earthquake. I remember Earthquake. That was a big one. Charlton Heston.
Earthquake.
One of
That's a
the
great
airport
cast.
movies. Was it one
That
of
was
the
a couple
airport
years later.
movies?
I think it was 75. The
Oh.
airport movies were 75. Yeah, that one. Earthquake's got Charlton Heston, Ava Gardner, George Kennedy, and Lorne Green. That's a fucking cast right there.
Very nice.
Oh, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
Yeah,
Scorsese
yeah.
film.
Oh,
Chris
hey.
Christopherson, Ellen Burstyn.
Foxy Brown, baby.
Love me some Foxy Brown, man.
Man, that's Pam Grier, dude. Oh
Pam
my
Grier
God.
and she still looks fantastic.
Still. Oh.
Pamela Greer is Jackie Brown.
Oh, the Sugarland Express Spielberg film.
That's got to be. That's like his first film, isn't it? No, Duel was.
Duel was, yeah, but this is with Goldie
Second.
Hawn.
Yeah. That means Jaws is turning 50 next year, then, right? Jaws is 75, right?
75. Yeah, man. Ooh, dun 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 dun.
I wish
So Chainsaw Massacre was remade, and that's my favorite remake out of any remakes. The Chainsaw Massacre remake was probably the best remake out of all the horror remakes, in my opinion.
No, I agree with you 1,010%.
See, the Parallax View. I never saw that one with Warren Beatty.
Yep.
Never saw them. Dark Star. We knew that one. The Odessa File. Wow, I remember that. John Voight.
John Voight.
They used to be on HBO a lot when I was a kid.
Every time I hear that name, I think about that Seinfeld episode where he bought the car because
You bought John Voight's car.
driving in John Voight's car.
Then it goes on fire when the crazy old man starts messing around with the engine.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, was stickball really a thing on the East Coast for you?
Stickball, yeah, we used to play stickball as kids all the time. Yeah,
We played stickball growing up. Yeah, we played basketball with the the little milk crates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first hoop. I didn't have no basketball go.
Have Rocky 2 on, he just hit the one ball.
Psycho remake. Oh, that is probably the worst fucking remake.
That
It's
is
a Psycho
probably
remake.
that one's, that and The Fog. I think those two are just god awful.
There were a few Exorcist knockoffs that came out. Beyond the Door and Abbey. I didn't know that.
Oh,
Was it It's Alive 74 when I was looking at this stuff?
That is, I think, yeah. And what the hell was it? There was another one too. I can't remember the name of it. But when he's saying Behind the Door, I'm thinking, well, I seen Behind the Green Door, but that's a different movie.
Oh, that's cool. I remember that Poseidon adventure, bro. Fuck yeah, Colin. Poseidon.
Poseidon Adventure is one of those Laserdisc covers my parents have a handful of signatures on.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lenny was good. That was a movie about Lenny Bruce with Dustin Hoffman. That was Bob Fosse, Valerie Perrine.
Ryan, it's just your opinion, bud. No worries.
What is the Yazuka? I never watched that one. Sidney Pollack movie. Robert Mitchum's in it. Brian Keith is in it.
God,
Don't know that one.
People are fucking dying.
Phase 4. Don't know that one. The Gambler. We know The Gambler. It was a good movie. James Caan.
Amazing.
The Nine Lives
they
of
do
Fritz the Cat.
Now, The Gambler wasn't the Kenny Rogers song based off of the movie, right? It wasn't that.
Was it?
I don't know if it was
so.
necessarily based off
No?
the movie, to be honest with you.
Huh.
I could be
My
wrong,
son
but I don't
loves
think
that
so.
song. We have to play that in the car periodically.
Are they
Yeah,
on the-
Lenny-
Gambler.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman did an amazing job playing Lenny Bruce and Lenny. That's a good movie.
Dude, Dustin Hoffman's all about the 70s, man, with all that stuff. I heard you guys talking about Marathon Man before I hopped on.
Yeah.
Is it safe?
Watch one.
Yeah, I
Brian said
remember.
Fog. That's okay because look, Brady and I, our guilty pleasure is Halloween 5, and everybody fucking hates it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 70s was the disaster movie era.
Mhm.
Absolutely, Colin. Tolerating Inferno, Airport, Poseidon Adventure.
Earthquake.
There's a lot. God, Colin just hit the main ones there. There's a ton, aren't there?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All
God,
those
Poseidon
airport
Adventure.
movies?
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh. It's Alive, which was on the thumbnail. I, you, he, she. I never saw that one. Never even heard of it, to be honest with you. It's a little risque.
Oh no.
The Cars That Ate Paris. Never heard of that.
I don't know.
The Street Fighter. Looks like a martial arts film.
Sounds
Oh,
dangerous.
this is always my line from Fletch. Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia. So that's actually a movie. Didn't even know that. Alice in the Cities. Never heard of that. Harry and Tonto. With wow, and it was and Art Carney's in it and Ellen Burstyn. Wow, never heard of that one.
Interesting.
California Split. Robert Altman directed, and it's George Siegel, Elliot Gould. Wow, I never knew that one either. Oh, Great Gatsby. Well, we had to watch that in high school when we read the Great Gatsby with Robert Redford.
Very nice.
Oh, Great Gatsby. Yeah, it's the book Andy Kaufman read to a whole bunch of people at a stand-up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 70s was also the fish run amok era. Yeah, Jaws, Orca, Piranha, Barracuda. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was the 70s. Don't swim in the ocean. Don't go anywhere near the water. Female Trouble. Oh, John Waters, Divine. Oh, yeah, it must have been one of those weird movies.
Pink Flamingos. That was years later, though, wasn't it?
Arabian Night.
John Waters.
Lacombe, Lucien. Don't know that one. This whole French stuff. For Pete's Sake. I don't know that one. It's got Barbara Streisand in it, so I'm out.
Got Barbara Streisand. Fuck that.
Yeah, she's just annoying. A woman under the influence. John Cassavetes directed it. Gina Rollins, Peter Falk. Don't know that one. That sounds interesting. Some of these movies I didn't even heard of. Stardust. Don't know that one. The Enigma of Caspar Hauser. Don't know that one. The Phantom of Liberty. Don't know that one. This one sounds interesting. Thieves Like Us. Robert Altman directed. Keith Carradine and Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall.
God, Robert Altman. Jeez. Is he still alive or did he finally die?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Hold on a second. Let me see. I'll click on it. Let me come up and see if he's still alive. I think he's dead, to be honest with you.
He made a ton of movies.
Yeah, he died in 2006.
Oh, geez, he's been gone that long. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he
18 years.
Movies like every year. Like him and Woody Allen. Remember Woody Allen would come out with like a movie every few months.
That little weirdo.
Sweet movie. Never heard of that
He's
one.
still alive.
That's crazy to me.
The Longest Year. Great movie. And Swallows and Amazons. That just sounds like a porn. I never heard of that one. So those are just 50.
You'll be watching it.
Yeah, I just made a note. Check that one out later.
Check that one
Hey, I took your advice. I did look up Darcy the Mail Girl because I had no idea she had a career before Joe Bob.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I remember the very first Wonder Woman, 74 Wonder Woman. Old school. Boy, Kathy Lee Crosby. You remember that? No?
Ooh.
No?
Oh, yeah, it was her. It was her then before it went to
That's right.
what's her name? Why am I trying to blank on her name?
The babe. The OG.
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter, that's right.
Leonard, where are you going?
Leonard.
I used to love watching that as a kid. So those are just some of the 50 movies that turned 50 this year. So what did you guys have in your list that was like your top movies that were 50 years old this year?
Oh, if I could do my tops.
Well, shit, I mentioned pretty much my top ones. It was Young Frankenstein, Dark Star, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pretty much the majority of the ones that we've covered, honestly, because I mean, while they're great films, there wasn't so much content put out around those times. Like nowadays, we're fucking so much shit is being thrown at us in every fucking direction. Back then, it was quality over quantity. Back then,
yeah, you know it's weird. Yeah, like this 74, I'm just inspired more by what my parents were watching. So like my personal things my personal movies I enjoyed didn't probably come until a couple years later. Like around Halloween time or Rocky time, or Rocky 76.
76, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, Godfather 2, Thunderbolt, Lightfoot, Longest Yard, Death Wish.
Yep.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw is a big one. Blazing Saddles, of course. You got to have Blazing Saddles there.
Yeah, and like I said, Foxy Brown 2 is just so iconic. Like I just remember seeing that a lot.
It's a good year for Gene Wilder, I guess, then, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Bet your ass. Oh man.
So
Good
let's see what's
shit.
here. Let's see in the chat here. Airport movies box set. In fact, I'm taking it out. I'm already watching them tomorrow. So I have days off ahead. Nice. The airport movies are awesome. I haven't seen them in a long time. Well, now you're talking about the real airport movies, like Airport 75 and 79, not the. Well, actually, I was thinking
77 is the one that
Airplane
went
is the comedy,
underwater.
not airport.
Yeah.
One of favorite comedies, The Out of Towners. Man, I love that movie. Jack. Oh yeah, that's.
Out of
Well, they
Town.
remade it too, but the original with Jack Lemmon's awesome.
Yeah, Goldie Hawn and Steve Martin did the remake, didn't they?
Darcy the Male Girl's Pearl name was Diana Prince, which is also one. Yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea because I really never watched Joe Bob. I only watched it a handful of times, and then one of you guys mentioned like her career, so I was like, all right, I looked it up one night. I'm like, oh, so that's what she did before this. Okay,
You're like, I'm a fan.
okay. How do you sit down? So yeah, throw some more. If you want to throw some in the chat, throw some in after the fact. Let us know. Maybe there was some that we missed because I just went on IMDb.
Tune in around this time next year for movies turning 50 from 1975.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's a lot of good movies turning 40 this year. We can just do like we can do
Oh,
anniversaries up to 25. We can do 40. We can do 30, and then 25.
1984. Oh shit! There we
Yeah,
go.
Ghostbusters. I mean, what else?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we talked about this. We kind of went through it.
Breakfast
like,
Club?
just loosely.
Yeah, so we can do 40 next. Yeah, Darcy is awesome. Yeah, she's pretty flexible too.
Okay, movies turning 40.
The Beast Must Die is a good movie from 74. Yeah, well, you know what? They only didn't list any of the Hammer films.
Peter Cushing, that's badass.
So yeah, let us know. You can throw some more in the chat. Let us know after the fact, and let us know movies that you know of that are turning 50 in 2024 that you like.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And we're gonna go on, and we'll see what Bro's moving along here. Where the hell is my notes? I have so much crap set up here. I have to clean my desk off. So yeah, we're gonna do a movie review of one of probably my top 5 movies of all time.
Oh.
Beverly Hills Cop. That was 1984. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's why when we get to
Sorry,
40,
yeah.
there's gonna be 40 is gonna be a little bit more relevant to you guys just because of the age barrier. I think because I think there's gonna be a lot more, especially with Beverly Hills Cop. Holy crap!
Nice.
Let's do a quick movie review.
Oh.
Where is it? There it is. Of The Warriors.
All right,
So The Warriors.
I gotta keep it simple. I'm gonna let you guys shine because y'all love this movie so much. So
Damn right.
it's a great film, very nostalgic. I know you guys got a lot more to talk about it, so I give it a 7 out of 10. That's me.
That's good.
I want to sit back and relax and listen to you.
Okay, Pat. Do you want me to go save you for the best for last?
Go ahead. Do it. Do it.
Yes, this movie. Oh God, I watched this. I watched this like for the first time on like a Saturday afternoon when I was a kid, and I caught it halfway through when of course our famous gang, the baseball gang. God, I should know their names. Pat, why am I drawing a blank? What's the baseball gang's name?
The baseball, the Furies.
The Furies. When the Furies catch them on the street, and then there's the big chase into the park. Then when I see these guys getting hit with bats and shit, I'm like, oh God, I gotta watch the rest of this movie.
You want to stop? Good. I'm getting tired.
Running from these wimps, right? Is that what he says?
Yeah. Tired of running from these wimps.
Yeah, this is well, I could go on and on about Walter Hill. I love Walter Hill. He's probably he's in my top 5 maybe of filmmakers. He hasn't done too much, but he did 48 Hours shortly after this movie. But James Remar, another Walter Hill guy.
Yep.
Sean Clark Klein as well.
Yep. Lord Raiden in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
What's her name? Our buddy Luther from 48 Hours and we in Commando.
Luther.
Sully.
Patrick Kelly.
Yes.
Yep.
Great cast. And Michael Beck, though, he's awesome. And I should have, you know what? Maybe I didn't do the collector spotlight thing, Pat. I will take a picture of my signed figures. I've got a few of those big Warrior Mesco figures. They're worth a ton of money now, but
He
We'll
should
to-
have been in a lot more things, Michael Beck.
He should have. I think he's pretty badass. He's arguably the main character, the lead. He's got the lead, right?
Yeah.
Would you call that the lead? But the movie is very memorable for In the City too. You know, Joe Walsh or the Eagles, however you want to say it. Song is very memorable at the end. Bottom line is, this movie's a lot of fun to watch. It's a good. I call it like a popcorn movie. Oh, I can't forget the DJ, Lynn Thigpen. You ever watched Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? She was on that. The show
on that,
from the
yeah.
90s.
She's done. She died now. She
Died.
passed
She's
away.
been dead almost 20 years now. Or
Yeah,
over
a while
20
ago.
years. But yeah, her voice always stuck out. You always knew who it was. You know?
Stay safe out there, Boppers.
Wasn't she? She's not the DJ. No, I don't think she's the DJ in the Psycho 4 TV movie. I don't think. That's talking to Norman.
I
I
don't
think that
know.
was a
I
different
really
woman. But anyways, this movie, this is a 9 for me. I give it a 9. It's a classic. Never,
Yeah.
I could watch it over and over again. It's a movie I could watch on repeat.
So
Sexy.
rarely do you have a movie. Like I said, there's only a handful of movies that I could tell you the exact time and place where I was when I first saw them. And this is one of them because I think I've told the story before. So just do a quick synopsis that back in 1980, living in North New Jersey, not a lot of people had cable. Cable was like new. And it just happened to be in our area. And we got it. My cousins were real close. The Italians were close. Every weekend we got together. And they would come over, they'd bring the bicycles, we'd ride our bikes around. And then we were it was October 31st. So we were riding our bikes, we trick-or-treated, came home because the Warriors were coming on at 9:00 because we wanted to see the Warriors because we heard about this gang movie. So you gotta remember there's no social media. So for us to even know about this type of shit. So we watched the movie, we watched the Warriors, absolutely loved it. We were like, wow, this is great. Coming on next, Halloween. And we're like, the hell is this? We're like, all right, it's Halloween night. Let's watch this.
It changed your life.
Change
Just look behind me. What do you think? So it's probably, I mean, it's a great movie and it's fun, but it's even more sentimental for the movie that basically introduced me to Halloween. I mean, I might have found Halloween. I'm sure I probably would have found it some other way, but that was more memorable and it was just crazy that it was the way it was. But this movie is so entertaining. It's got a great score. It's cast great. It's nice. It's paced well because it's nice how they go from one gang to the next. You know, you have the Turnbull ACs. You have the Furies, and God, what the hell is the name of the guys on the roller skates? I don't even think they had a name. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That battle in the subway bathroom is just priceless too.
Oh,
yeah, and then finally it culminates. You know, it's getting closer. It's like they're getting closer and closer, and they're closing in on them, and they got and they finally chase them down and find them in Coney Island, and then you have that visual of all of the riffs, the Gramercy riffs on top there, because they finally figured out that, you know, because you see what happens during the movie. The one guy says, "Look, you need to listen to him because he has a story to tell," because he tells them they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just such a great movie, iconic images, great sound.
They killed Silo.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I mean, come on, such iconic stuff.
Now, how many Warriors died? Was it just the one that falls into the subway tracks? Is that right?
Well, he died, and you're not sure about the other guy. I'm assuming they killed him in the park. The original warlord, whose name is escaping me right now. Remember, he had like the rag over his head with the hat.
Oh yeah.
What the hell's his name? Help me out. His name. Why am I forgetting his name? Shit, help me out. Yeah, but it's just so great. And then you have what the hell is that name? She was popular at the time because of Too Close for Comfort. Deborah Van Valkenburg, because she was on that show with Ted Knight.
Mm.
And she played Mercy, and she was such a bitch. She was like a whore.
Yeah, she's a convention. She tends at conventions a lot.
And she was with remember the Orphans, the guy with the lazy eye, the weird eye?
Yeah.
The Orphans.
Yep. Bill's right. Yeah, I played the Rockstar game on PlayStation 2, I think is what it was. It was a lot of fun.
The guy with the lazy eye.
I could just talk about the Warriors forever, and it's just a fun movie. Just watched the other day. One of the best intros, like the opening sequence with the subway, it is just great. One of the best intros with the music and everything. So just fun for me. Yeah, I wouldn't go as crazy to give it a 10 because I gave Halloween a 10. I'd give it a 9.
Not bad.
Yeah, I give it a 9. I can't give it a 10 because Halloween's more special to me, but this is super special because Like I said, it's the movie that
This
is the
fits.
gateway into it.
It fits into a certain age criteria, I think, though. Like I probably watched it because I remember watching it with my brother, and he's closer to your age, and
Yeah, and that's what I was
Colin,
watching it with.
Colin's
I was
close
watching,
to your age.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was watching with my brother and my other cousin who was same age as my brother. Yeah, so it was that
Like
age.
the music, the score. We can't forget the score. Was it who did the score? Was it the? Oh man,
I forget who did the
Somebody will probably
score.
say in the chat. Probably Bill or Colin. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
Colin might remember. Who did the score for the Warriors?
I don't think it was the
Say.
same guy that did 48 Hours.
Time, language, budget, music by Barry Dvorzin, which I don't remember that name, but it was great. I love that. To me, the intro is just the best.
Yet the late great James Horner did it for 48 Hours. So he kind of like after he did the Warriors, he seemed to use like very similar music for his other films. But
Oh, that's it. Because now I'm looking at it. The guy that got in the beginning was Cleon. He was the original warlord, war chief rather.
Really?
So for me, that's easily a 9. Just love that film. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat here.
By far.
Warriors rule. Yes, they do. The Warriors
it's a very
had
special
childhood favorite of mine.
poster too.
It is. It's yeah. I never in a million years thought it would have caught on like it did, but I guess them having figures and people being so into it, I was just like, wow. Rumblefish and the Outsiders, yeah, it all fits into that mold of me being a kid and watching those movies.
And I know we've covered it in the past, and I showed mine, but that new Arrow release, I recommend anybody get that if they like this movie.
I gotta go get that. I should go get that.
Release is
Can you
badass.
dig it, suckers? 9 out of 10 for me. For what? We fought for what? Our little piece of turf.
I know why Booker T
Easy
said
piece
that,
of
Joe.
turf. Ah, such a good fucking movie. I have to put it on again tonight. There's an awesome Warriors video game made by Rockstar Games for the PlayStation. No, I did not know. That's what you guys are talking about. Did not know that. Let's see. Picked up 7-inch vinyl Warriors theme tune. I should pick all that stuff up. It's just I just try not to buy too much stuff because I don't have the fucking room for it.
It's such an iconic poster, the cover too, right? It's so memorable just looking at that.
Yeah, Too Close for Comfort. That was such a. I love Ted Knight. Ted Knight was so great. And then he had the annoying friend of theirs, Monroe.
Monroe.
The city. Yeah, exactly. You never found out if Cleon died because they just covered him, beat the shit out of him in the park. So you don't know if he ever really died or not, but you kind of assume he did. I guess I'm sure they beat him to death.
They really need to come out with some better. I think there's been a couple, but the Mesco figures were the only ones that I knew of. They're so damn expensive now.
Yeah,
I have to get over there.
Ridiculous.
I haven't been to Coney Island since my parents used to actually take us to Coney Island for day trips, and I haven't been over there probably 40 years since I've been to Coney Island. I got to get over there one of these days.
Never been.
Cool.
Carlos met Cleon, Ajax, Swan, Vermin, Snow, Mercy. Oh, Colin. Did she do? Actually, no. I remember she used to go to Chili Theater all the time. Deborah Van Valkenburg. I remember that. She used to go there.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't watched, but Brett, you sent me a message. Isn't a bunch of them going to be at the Chili Theater?
Yeah, there was a post on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to say it. Yeah, they got like 10 people already announced. It sounds like there's going to be more. Yeah, you got to go to Chili Theater. And
Yeah,
sorry if 10 was too many. Maybe it was 8.
Guest list for Chili Theater. I'm probably going to go. Why does it keep breaking my balls because of my freaking VPN? It won't let me see it.
You need to calm down, Pat.
The fuck! I need a shot. So yeah, let us know what would you guys in the chat, guys. After the fact, let us know what would you give the Warriors out of 10?
It's. I know you guys love it so much. That's why I wanted to take a back seat on it because it's a great movie. It's a little bit before my
Yeah, and for me especially, it's super sentimental
for sure.
Joe, you don't have to take a back seat to us.
Of course.
Last time, oh yeah, we used to watch that every 4th of July weekend. They still do it. The hot dog eating contest at Nathan's. What's his name? Wins it every year. Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut. There's 8 of them that just announced. I don't know all these guys' names. Michael Beck, Dorsey Wright, Terry Mickles, David Harris, Thomas Waits. Thomas Waits is from The Thing, right? That's the same guy who was in The Thing.
Yeah, this guy was in The Thing.
Brian Tyler, Conrad Sheehan, and Joel Weiss.
Joel.
Dude, that's gonna be a good chili theater. What's his name? Robert Brian Wilson and Eric Freeman. Both of the Silent Night, Deadly Night Santas are gonna be there.
That might be something I don't know if I'd get individual autographs and pictures with each of them. That would be a good group photo to get.
You might need to get Lynn Griffin though. Curtains, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Lynn Griffin's going to be there, and I'm still waiting because I told you guys I got that snow globe as part of It's Me Billy 2, so I'm waiting for that, which will probably come this year, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Griffin Dunn, Rosanna
9 out of
Arquette
10.
for first convention.
Colin's right there with me, 9 out of 10.
You could go see Charo, meet Charo, or Dabney Coleman.
Gucci, Gucci.
Oh, Supergirl, Helen Slater. How about that?
Wow, they dug her out of the grave. Wow, haven't seen. What does she even look like these days?
They showed her when they were promoting that last the Flash movie because they brought all the old Supermen and Supergirls for that. So she seems like she looks decent. I just watched her in Ruthless People the other day. Love that movie.
She was good in Secret of My Success.
Yep.
She was good in that. That was a great movie.
I just wanted to.
Bad, Joe. Did I say that bad?
No, not at all. I just wanted to throw this out. I know, Pat, you're a fan. Videodrome released today on this day in 1983.
Really? Wow. Good movie. Love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Long live the new flesh.
That's right.
Helen Slater was in City Slickers? Wow, I didn't catch that.
Why don't I remember that? I haven't watched City Slickers in ages.
I just
I
remember
mean,
Jack Palance winning the Oscar doing the one-arm push-up at the stage.
Mhm.
Yes. Yep.
I'm a big fan of the second one. What the legend? What
Curly's
the
Gold?
Curly's
Legend
Gold?
of
Boy,
Curly's Gold.
that's one of my favorite movies.
God, you got some good people that are going to be at that show. When is that?
What?
April?
Would you fly in and come hang out with me, man?
If I fly in for that, then I definitely, yeah. Ooh, that could get dangerous. Joe, pack the bags. Bring Mary Beth. Let's go.
How long is the drive? I'll drive.
You'll drive to, what is that, Connecticut?
What? Chili
that-
Theater?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Sea
that's
Caucus.
Jersey.
Yes, in Jersey, it's Sea Caucus. It's Sea Caucus from me is about an hour and 20 minutes. It's actually
Dude, that's not far for you, dude.
it's 20 minutes from where I work. That's how close it's in Sea
What?
Caucus, New Jersey.
What's the name of this event? What do I look up in my GPS?
Just look up Chili Theater.
Chiller.
I think it's RE, not ER. I could be wrong.
It's
They're
theater.
like the
Yes.
originators of like badass guests. They always
Seriously,
get, like,
I remember going to the Chili Theater back in the late 80s. I used to go to the Chili Theaters to collect Kiss stuff back in the day. I used
Is
to go
that-
there looking for Kiss stuff and Halloween stuff.
Parsippany, New Jersey?
Oh, is it Parsippany this year?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
That's even easier to get to because it used
Well,
to
the Jersey
be
can have
in,
to find some legendary pizza joints.
Yeah, it's the Hilton at Parsippany, New Jersey.
Oh, okay, that's just as easy. That's actually easier to get to for me. So if it's at the Hilton at Parsippany, it's that's 50 minutes from my house.
The hell?
So you guys go. You won't have to pay for a hotel room. You can just stay by me.
William Shatner is going to be
enough.
there. What? William
Actually,
Shatner, what?
You guys, if you guys can figure out a way to come, I'll find a place to park the trailer. I'll bring the trailer and we'll stay down there.
that's awesome.
Dude, fucking party wagon, bro. Holy
Dude, that's
moly!
awesome.
Partying in the wagon, brother. I'll bring. There's got to be a place nearby. There's definitely places nearby. I can park the trailer and we'll just stay in the trailer for the weekend and fucking party.
Oh, Rosanna Arquette is going to be there. I'm a big fan.
Oh,
Oh,
International Man of Mysteries here. What's up, Rob?
Rob,
oh snap! Let's put
how's
his
our New England fella doing, right?
Oh, he's gonna be for the love of horror too. Nice. Yeah, she was so hot in Supergirl. She was so cute.
Yeah,
Like the
she
girl
was
next
Helen
door.
Slater.
Cute. She was like drop dead gorgeous, but she was like Marianne from the Gilligan's Island, like that beautiful girl next door look.
Yeah, she's got that when she's married to Judge Reinhold in Ruthless People.
Bruce McGill, he's from San Antonio. That guy,
Bruce McGill's been in a ton of stuff too, Joe.
he's amazing, dude. I love him from My Cousin Vinny, Animal House, shit, you name it, man.
Cinderella Man. He was in
Everywhere.
the first season of Reacher.
Yeah, he's fuck. Rosanna Arquette's my ticket though. That's my. Whew.
Oh god, I had
That's
such a
it.
crush on her.
Man.
I get a kick out of her Pulp Fiction.
What the
Yeah.
fuck's going on?
Yeah. And
That
fuck
was
you.
his song
And fuck
Roseanne.
you
Yeah,
too.
exactly. It's based on Rosanna Arquette. That's right.
Now you get that shower scene. Was it Colin mentioned it earlier? With Nowhere to Run with John Claude
Yep.
Van Damme. That shower scene.
Yep. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
I would
Look at
I would
Colin.
bring a poster.
Party wagon, shitter's full.
It's a shaggin' wagon.
The shaggin' wagon. God dang, that's a far drive for me too. If I did take a plane, though, the plane's probably the easiest and cheapest. You start adding up all the gas, be a killer.
And time. You gain so much
And
more
time.
time by flying.
Fuck that. I'll drive.
Yeah, if you guys want to come, man, I'll look up a place to park the trailer and we'll just we'll party like rock stars in the
That's
trailer.
not a bad time. End of April, right? Yeah, that's not bad.
No, that's nice. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's right there. I mean, you might have to worry about a little bit of rain because that's usually rainy season, but that's about it. Better than
I
snow.
think Jeremy Moorhead might be going too.
It's
Tell me you can hang out in the shaggin' wagon. I got bunk beds. Come on.
it's a little under 1,800 miles. Holy dog shit. That's one
So
day,
that's
1
quite the
hour.
road trip for your ass.
That's 25 hours, bro. That's a 2-dayer right there. That'd be
Yeah,
That's
and
not
you're not talking round trip either.
that's fucking gnarly as fuck.
That's not bad for me. I do about 1,000 miles a week right now.
Fuck. That is far.
I know. I was even talking even H50 in 5 years. I was like, I should drive that. I was like, no way.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I mean, I'd love to go across. Me in 5 years. Let's see what my situation is. I would love to drive cross country with the trailer. Take like
That's
2-3
especially
weeks.
across country for you.
That would be so much fun, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to do it. It just have to, financially have to see if we could do it because I was like,
Well-
that sounds great. I said, but gas, food, places to stay, time off. That's a lot, man.
If you think about it, I mean, we could if it's that close to you, we just go stay at your crib, dog. Shit, we ain't got
No, you guys are more than welcome to stay here, but I figure what instead of wasting that time, man, I'll park the trailer at someplace near a bar and we'll just get rested.
trying to find some flights and see what we got. That's cheap. It's a 7-hour flight. Damn.
Get it cheap.
That's a
If you-
7-hour flight for
that's
you?
a 7-hour flight.
That's what it says.
Where
Unless
would
there's
you
a
fly
layover.
into, Pat?
Hold on.
Where would you fly into?
So you flying into Newark?
It says
Would that be
JFK.
Newark?
Oh, JFK, man. You don't want to go to JFK, man. That's like another world.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
JFK.
I
It's the
you
only
would
one.
rather go to LaGuardia, if anything. I would think, right?
No, go if you get to Newark to Parsippany is 35 minutes. JFK to Parsippany could cost you a lifetime.
Yeah,
A
it's just
lifetime.
Yeah,
well, the
it's a
cheapest flights that come out of San Antonio to JFK. Holy shit! I'm not even looking at the dates. Hold on.
do you mind if I dance with your dates?
So what airport did you say?
Go ahead. If you can fly to Newark.
Newark.
I would probably seriously consider getting a poster, Warriors poster signed too, if they weren't that. Well, they'll probably be pretty expensive.
You guys are tempting me. That would be a lot of cool. Get Bill, get into the groove. Yeah, desperately seeking Susan.
Mm-hmm.
While Joe's looking up, what do we got next? We're gonna do our what did we watch this week? Let's do a quick. What did we watch this week? Anybody watch anything interesting? I had a few things that I watched this week, so let's find out what everybody else watched.
Ooh.
Ooh, that sounded romantic.
You guys watched this week? I'll go real quick because I actually mentioned it when we did the watch along. So, hanging out, my shout out to my neighborino. We watched Friday the 13th Part 4 the other night. Why do you got to be such a dead fuck? We watched that.
Nice.
We watched. This morning I woke up because my shingles were throbbing. So I woke up, took some pain pills, and watched Don't Fuck in the Woods Part 2.
Jesus.
Just as bad as Part 1, but a lot of nice nudity, some cute girls, worth watching. Then I still couldn't sleep. Back-to-back watch along. I did Prom Night, the original, and then I did Prom Night 2. Hello, Mary Lou.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
And I put this on last night before I went to bed, think it would make me fall asleep, but for some stupid reason I stayed awake and watched it. So have you guys watched on Shudder the remake of Terror Train?
No.
No, we've talked about it before.
Was it?
Well,
Yeah.
I already watched the remake of Terror Train, which wasn't horrible. It wasn't good, but it wasn't the worst I've ever seen. But last night I watched the remake of Terror Train. I did part 2, so they actually did a part 2 to it. So I watched that last night, and
Lackluster. Lackluster.
it was filler. Fill
her up.
It was filler. But that's what I watched. What about you guys? Anything interesting? And you guys watch anything? Throw it in the chat. Let us know.
What did we watch?
What did you watch, boy?
Well, of course, we did the Running Man together.
Oh yeah, the Running Man. Didn't even have it on here.
We did
Yep.
Running Man and
On Predator.
yeah, we did Predator last night, which was awesome. Then I watched H6, the theatrical version, the other night. I was just feeling Michael-y. I threw on TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze. I was watching that the other night. Every now and again, man, I just feel like I gotta get the turtles, man. I gotta get the turtles in my system. What the fuck else? We went to the movies and we watched Beekeeper, Jason Statham, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's right, baby.
You said it was good, right?
Fuck, man, that movie is one of his best movies, bro. In my opinion, one of my best. He kicks ass. The storyline is fucking outlandish and so far fetched, but it's fucking entertainment at its best. You guys would appreciate this film so much. It's so good.
I've been meaning to go see it. There's been a couple times I've had the opportunity, but I will definitely see it. I don't miss a Jason Statham theatrical movie.
Absolutely. No. And then MB, she watched The Burbs earlier. She wanted me to tell you. And then she watched a lot of what's that damn old school Bewitched? She loves Bewitched. So she's
The
been watching
OG?
the OG. She's been watching a lot of Bewitched.
Oh, I gotta talk with her. I got a big fan.
Twinkle, twinkle. Oh, that shit. Twinkle, twinkle.
Elizabeth Montgomery. I had
say-
such a crush on her.
Mhm.
You say the birds or the burbs?
Oh,
Burbs.
The Burbs. The
The
Burbs.
Burbs.
Oh, top 10 film for me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Bewitched. What a oh God, Elizabeth Montgomery. I used to have the biggest crush on. But I loved her, and between her and shit, why am I drawing a blank on her name?
Didn't the movie
I
you
Dream of
like that with
Jeannie.
Will Ferrell
I
and
dream of
Nicole
Jeannie. I'm
Kidman?
drawing a blank on her name.
Oh
Didn't
yeah,
the
yeah,
movie
with
Nicole
Will
Kidman?
Ferrell. Yeah, you're right. They did a
Nicole
remake.
Kidman?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's good.
I never saw it. Was it any good?
I heard good things. Or
I didn't
maybe
watch
saw
it.
I can't.
Yeah, the original. Oh God, I could watch it all day long. Actually, I do watch a lot. It's actually on Tubi. If you guys, it's all the episodes are on Tubi. So
That's
every once in a
right.
while, I'll just put them on. Barbara Eden, thank you, Bill.
Tubi.
Yeah.
I was drawing a complete blank, and she's in her.
Barbara Eden.
She's
I
in her
Dream
late
of Jeannie.
80s. And she's in her late 80s, and she's still fucking hot.
She was supposed to be at Steel City Con and she canceled out.
I'm trying to think about what else I watched. I can't really remember. Just random stuff, but that's it. Yeah. that's all
I could
got.
kick myself for this. Every year I watch Groundhog Day, and it went right past me because on Friday night I went out, hung out, and had a couple of beers, and I completely forgot.
Oh, I watched Caddyshack. That reminded me. Fucking
Oh, you.
Bill Murray. Yeah, Caddyshack, dude. Hello. Watch Caddyshack.
Well, we're waiting.
That movie is just so stupid. It's so good. It's so stupid.
Another
So
top 10.
fucking
Man,
good.
you're throwing a lot of Brady's top 10s out there, bud. That's another
dude,
one.
they're so good, man. Like it's just like I catch myself just like having a conversation with somebody, and then it would just some shit would just pop into my head.
Hey, Wang.
It's like he's like, yeah, my dad, he never liked you.
No, I'm not, Grandpa. I'm playing tennis. You're playing golf, and you're gonna like it. What about my asthma?
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you, and you were
I
born
just-
to rub me first.
That's right.
Yeah, remember when we watched it?
When what's the nephew's name, or what's the kid's
Spalding.
name again?
Spalding.
Spalding pukes in the doctor's sunroof, right?
That was on my puke list. Remember, that was on my puke list.
Oh my god.
That's what we were talking about. Puke list. The doctor sits in and he just sinks slowly.
Yeah, he's like,
And you just hear his wife or girlfriend.
that's what. Every time we go out to eat, Joe, your son and I do the same thing. We do the Spalding. He'll go, I want a hot dog. I want a hamburger.
here.
I go, you get nothing and like it.
It's so good. And then you mentioned Groundhog's Day. I didn't watch it, But I just love the
kick
shower scene.
myself.
The shower scene is one of my favorites.
He's like, oh, oh, oh. Because he's getting scolded.
Yeah.
One of my executives for my company always I forgot what we were in a meeting once and somebody wasn't chosen to help out at one of our benefits. He's like, well, we're gonna go. What are we gonna do? He's like, well, the world needs ditch diggers too. Or no, he'll always use the Roadhouse line. There's always Barber College.
That's right.
I always remember shit, what the hell was the movie with
Dalton.
Val Kilmer, Real Genius?
Oh yeah, Real Genius. Yeah.
Remember the guy the guy that was I can't think of his name, the guy that played the professor. He was such a fucking dick. And they're redoing his house and he's walking in, the guys are standing around. He's like, what are you standing around for? You're laborers. You're supposed to be laboring. That's what you do when you don't get an education. I'm like, what a fucking dick.
You're laborers.
You're laborers. You're supposed to be laboring. That's what you get when you don't have an education.
Oh, that's so fucking disrespectful.
That's a good movie, man. Real Genius. God, I love that fucking movie. It's so freaking funny. Do you know there's a guy living in our closet? You seen him too? Why is he living in our closet? Why is he going in our closet? Well, why do you go in our closet? Well, I go in the closet to get my clothes. Why does he go in there? I don't know. He's not going there for your clothes. He's twice your size.
That's why you always ask somebody random,
movie.
and you always ask somebody random, like in the morning, you want a beer? You know that, right, Pat?
It's 9 a.m.
Scotch?
Scotch?
Scotch.
That's Mr. Mom. That's Mr. Mom.
That's Michael Keaton. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Lurch was killing it. Death Wish, Black Sunday, the embodiment of evil. What the hell is that there, Lurchy? Let me check that out.
That sounds very evil.
It's very well rounded. It's a very well-rounded listing there.
Seriously,
Lurchy.
I've never heard of Black Sunday or embodiment of evil. Elaborate. What is that? Carlos, Pie Wacket is excellent. What's that? That sounds interesting.
That sounds like a portable video game or something. I don't know.
I don't know that one.
Sounds like a game.
Yeah. Julie Newmar, man, she's like ageless. She just still looks good.
Oh wow. Was it Gravedigger?
Sounds like a detergent.
It's a Coffin Joe movie. Wow, I've never seen Pie Wacket. That's why I like this segment, because you guys give me shit to watch.
Interesting.
Because I'm always trying to find shit to watch and I can't find anything, or get ideas for new things. Oh shit, my pen shit the bed. Hold on. Your pen time.
Interesting.
Hit it.
What about you, Brett? What'd you watch? Anything interesting?
There's only one movie I hadn't seen. I think I told you guys about it. I went before it left the theater. It's an independent slasher film called Founders Day.
Oh right. I gotta see that.
Yeah.
A small town that there's killings happening that are surrounding a mayor election, and you could just put the 80s in that film. One of the mayors is a total villain that looks like from the 80s and talks like it, and his face, his demeanor. But I can't wait till you guys see this movie. It's not perfect.
Ooh.
The killings are good. The mask is cool. There's just this humor to it, this background humor to it. It's fun. You can't take it seriously. It's not perfect, but it's good. So I watched Predator yesterday with you guys. That was a lot of fun.
You son of a bitch.
I watched Tu Wong Fu.
Tu Wong Fu.
Hey, say what you will. That's a movie. That's a funny movie.
I have to go back and watch it.
My wife, a lot of it, I think Joe likes a lot because it's got his boy John Leguizamo in it.
Dude, he's stupid in that movie. He's so
That's
stupid.
what I'm gonna watch next is The Pest. Maybe we should watch that.
Pest. Yeah, The Pest.
Please. I would love that.
I watched Air again, as we were talking about last night, about the Ben Affleck movie about the creation of Nike and the Air Jordans. Even if you're not a basketball fan, I think it's worth seeing just the experience of the creation of the Air Jordan shoe and the acting in it, and
it's great.
Good people in that. And then I watched Ruthless People. I love that movie.
That is a great movie, man.
Bill Pullman's first movie, and he's the biggest dumbass in the film. He's only got a couple scenes, but he's hysterical in it.
I love how Danny DeVito is such a dick in it. He has no desire to get her back whatsoever.
Such a dick. But remember Bill Pullman? They think they're blackmailing him. Remember, Bill Pullman and that other woman. They think that he's killing that woman in the car. He's only messing around with a hooker. The other guy.
Oh, such a good movie. I have to go back and watch that. It's been so long. For those that weren't on the watch along, I mentioned I was mentioning how I watched on after you and I hung out last night. I was still wide awake, I guess, and I was watching the stuff on like dark rides, like haunted houses, and I watched the one on that haunted house in Six Flags Great Adventure. That one on fire in the early '80s killed those 8 people.
Oh God.
So I was watching all these. I was mentioning it in the thing, and they were really cool. If there's a I'd shout out the YouTube channel, but I don't remember it. Something with dark rides, and they do all these different segments on all the dark. It's not all morbid, like where they've all died, but it just shows you a lot of the cool haunted houses, and they visit and do documentaries on them. It's really cool.
Oh, that's badass.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
When I find, I'll look and see the name. I'll throw it out there because I went down a rabbit hole with that last night. Started watching that.
That is killer, dog.
I love me some horror. I love going to haunted houses. It's freaking fun.
Yeah, Lurch Hellfest is an underrated film. I like that movie.
Oh yeah, Hellfest is cool. I remember that.
No,
I remember that one.
I brought it up to. I know
I think
Pat
that's a
hasn't
night
seen it.
piece. I think
Pat,
it's
you got to
better.
write down the movie Haunt. Joe, didn't you see Haunt with the mask?
I didn't see Haunt.
I've seen
Yeah,
Haunt.
you mentioned that. I didn't see it.
Pat,
It's a-
watch Haunt.
It's very- I liked it.
under. Yeah, it's
Not bad. It's
nobody
not
ever
bad.
talks about it. It's very effective though.
Another movie was Blood Tide. I've heard of Blood Tide. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't. I remember hearing. I know the name. I didn't see it. Yeah, Ruthless People is just so much fun. I gotta go back and see that.
That Billy Joel song in it that gets stuck in my head.
Which one?
It's from the movie. It's the main song of the movie.
Oh, we didn't start the fire. We didn't start the fire.
Oh my God.
What did I used to say when I was a kid? Because my charcoal lighter's not working.
So that's what we watched, and let's keep throwing them in the chat. Throw them in the comments below after the fact. Let us know what the hell did you guys watch. It's always fun to see because we get so many good ideas from people. Shit, half the stuff I watch is recommended from people that have seen more shit than me.
Hell yeah, I could.
I'm always looking for something to watch because there's so much out there and you don't even know where to go. That's the thing that sucks.
Yeah, Ruthless People was performed by Mick Jagger. That was like one of his solo songs.
Yeah. Oh, and this is going to be a lot
Modern
of fun.
Woman's the name of the song Billy Joel did in the movie.
So up next, we're going to do our top 5, and it's a special top 5.
Ooh.
Oh,
Special top 5 to honor the late, great Carl Weathers. So we're going to do our top 5 Carl Weathers movies. So let's do a little intro and honor the man, the late, great Carl Weathers.
I feel like a grifter when I hear that song, you know?
Yeah, so this week it's going to be a fun top 5 to look back on the great movies, but it's also a little unsettling because we lost the great Carl Weathers on the 1st of February, 76 years old, part of all 3 of our youths. I mean, me going way back. And it's just a shame. And you know what? You have to look at it this way. I was actually talking to my brother about it today, and we were discussing how he's like, I can't believe he died. I said, look, we can all be comforted that the man went to sleep.
Yeah.
No debilitating disease, no nothing, and that's the way we should all go. So,
Mad crazy.
well,
Absolutely.
on a more positive note, let's look back on the amazing films he gave us, and let's do our top 5. So I'll throw out my number 5 out there. My number 5, which is good because it was a comedic role. It was a comedy role. Showed how far he would go to do something that was so iconic, and it's Happy Gilmore.
Oh yeah. Chubbs, boy.
Chubbs.
It's all in the hips, baby.
I still love when they show him later on. Look, I got my hand back.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to mimic that sentiment. So my number 5 is also Happy Gilmore Chubbs, but honorable mention when you get to see him again in Little Nicky. I love that cameo.
Yes, that's right. He's in that.
Oh, we're gonna do plenty of honorable mentions. I'll tell you that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's just because it was the same character, So
Pretty much, yeah.
Chubbs. Yeah.
Clean sweep, guys. It's no doubt. It's Happy Gilmore, Chubbs,
It-
Peterson.
It's
man.
the Gilmore. It's the Gilmore.
I didn't fuck around. I got my poster signed. Just him and Christopher McDonald, Shooter McGavin, are both on my poster.
So
Yeah.
how many Carl Weathers signatures do you have on things? That's a question because you have a lot of Rocky shit, so-
I bought one. I have a 8x10 from him, but I got 2 things signed by him, 2 posters. He's expensive, dude. We talked about it. Like I really wanted to
Yeah.
get a figure or 2 signed, but not for that price, dude. It was just shit.
Well, he figures people are going to.
$250.
Well, you know what? And we talked about this. I get it. He was like, "Well, if people are going to sell it, I'm going to charge what they're going to sell it for." But then there's the people like yourself who are not going to sell it, that are going to have to pay like basically what you would pay if you bought it secondhand,
Yeah.
but you're getting it firsthand, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, there's just no divide there. You can't prove to a guy that you're not gonna sell it or.
Yeah, all you had to do was
they're a
basically you just take a video of your Rocky room and say, "Look, do you think I'm going to resell this?"
I think that's what my wife said. It's like, could you just show this guy like all your
Look at
shit?
yeah. You could have wore the Apollo shorts that you showed last night. You could have wore the shorts and showed, "This is my room. Do you think I'm going to resell this shit?"
This is for me, bub.
I will tell you, he did not. I was trying to take a picture of him signing my posters. He didn't like that at all. And this was not this past. It was 2022's Chicago Fan Expo. He's like, no pictures over here, man. I'm sorry. I'm like, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to offend you. He's like, oh, we're fine, man. I was like, okay.
It's crazy.
Then the next day that I took the picture with him and my son, that fucking Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Dylan. Hey, Princess of Horror. Thanks for joining.
Hey,
Hey,
Princess of Horror, what's up?
yeah.
I keep telling you, if you ever want to come on and do cosplay, hit us up.
Please do.
She does some great cosplay. You want to come on? Just hit us up. You're more than welcome to be a guest.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore and Rocky 2. That was the other poster too, Pat. So yeah, we got a Rocky 2 and Happy Gilmore.
Well, we didn't do it last night. We forgot. I realized it after the fact. We didn't do the tour of the Rocky Room. So if you want to show it later, we can show it later.
Oh
It's up to
fuck,
you.
that could be interesting. Yeah.
Rocky.
But so my number 4. All right, this is going to be a little controversial because it's a little bit lower on the list than you would expect. But the other 3 above them, I'm sorry, were like staples of my youth, and I'm sure Brett would understand. And so for me, number 4 is Predator.
Nice. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it's no knock on it, whatever. But the other 3 are just like I can remember moments in time of seeing these.
Yep.
And how iconic they were to me. So yeah, Predator number 4.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, this is gonna get low tricky.
Oh,
So
Action Jackson.
Mandalorian. I'm gonna throw you out.
So for me, oh man, see this one's tough.
It's not as easy as you think. Holy shit!
That was awesome.
He disappeared because he didn't want to tell. He didn't want to tell us. Just click.
I think he was saying Action Jackson. I think that's what he was going with.
Action Jackson, yeah, which I do like, but I couldn't put on this list. Not the top 5, I should say.
No.
All right, so we're gonna skip over Joe because he apparently disappeared because he didn't want to tell us.
He went to his happy place. That's good. Okay. When he's coming back, number 4 will be Rocky 3. Rocky 3 is pretty impressive though for me with him. He's trying to get the Rocky character back to find the eye of the tiger, to find the edge. And
Yeah.
It's just the first time that him and Rocky collaborate together.
Very
Yeah.
special.
Oh, he sent you a message.
So yeah. No, that was my wife.
So weird that we were talking about Carl Weathers last Sunday, and I was thinking we've only just begun. That's I forgot about that, Bill. That's right. See, it's your fault then. It's fucking Bill's fault that he's dead. So
Sorry,
yeah,
now I was thinking of Boogie Nights. Remember that? That's my wife.
that's my wife.
William H. Macy, right?
Joe disappeared. We don't know. Oh, here he comes. He's back. What happened? You were afraid to tell us?
It just dropped. I was like, what the
Now
hell?
you're truly in Texas down low.
That's kind of That was kind of creepy because I was like bringing it up and like, oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, he's afraid to
well,
tell us, or he just disappeared.
No, okay. So number 4, fuck. I was still in the middle of deciding.
Well, Brett said his number 4 while you were gone. His number 4 was
Yeah.
Rocky 3. So
Rocky 3. So
Okay.
now we're gonna go. We've
Changed the course of the order.
Okay, good. I'm okay with that. Fuck. Okay. I have to go with.
It's not that bad. He didn't have a big portfolio as much as
He
people would think
didn't.
so.
He didn't.
No, he
but it's
didn't.
like
Filmography, whatever.
Damn.
But a
See,
lot of them are iconic roles, which is you don't need to do that many.
I'm gonna go Rocky. No. I'm gonna have to go Rocky 3 too. Have to.
Yeah,
Have to.
I
Damn.
like,
not bad.
I like,
Let's just quick jump in the
I
chat
like
before
it
doing
a
it. My number
lot.
3.
Damn.
Bill loved him in The Mandalorian. See, I didn't watch him in that. So, no, because I just didn't really watch The Mandalorian, but I heard good things about it, his role in it.
Yeah. I never watched it.
Carlos says Rocky, Predator, Happy Gilmore, Action Jackson, Force 10 from Never. Nice.
Yeah, very nice selection.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So for me, my number 3 is easy. My number 3 is Rocky 3. I love Rocky 3. Saw it in the theater. I just loved because you remember Mr. T was fucking big at the time. So I was going there to see Mr.
A-Team,
T.
right?
Yeah.
Because A-Team, I watched A-Team religiously. If I could find pictures of me, I dressed as Mr. T for Halloween. I went to the Great American Party store and bought a mohawk, and then I put all the brown paint on it and shit and became Mr. T.
Yeah.
Big
So-
big summer release of 1982, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, so it was a twofer for me. I was going there to see Mr. T, and then he was a fucking badass. Clubber Lang.
Clubber
Such
Lang and
Hey boy.
Hulk
Hey
Hogan.
boy.
That movie's probably responsible for the WWF making what it was because that's
Yeah,
how Vince McMahon brought Hogan back after that movie hit it big.
I remember seeing that because at that time I was still watching wrestling, and I remember seeing. I'm like, that's the guy who was in Rocky 3, Thunderlips. I'm like, holy shit.
Rocky 3 is also very the fighting is different, than all the other movies. All the other movies, the fighting goes the distance. And it's just the Clubber Lang character was just so powerful. He blew up. He got tired. So it was like only a couple rounds.
But it was super special because you got to remember. So I saw the first Rocky on cable, and then I saw Rocky 2 in the theater, and oh god, I love Rocky 2. And then seeing Rocky 3, and then Rocky 3. Remember, it threw because there's no social media, so it threw us for a loop because that's what was good about social media. You didn't know going in there. I had no idea that Apollo was going to come in there and buddy up to him to help train him. That just did a 360 because you were like, wait a second, this guy's going to help you?
Yeah. It was
So
very
it's such a good
emotional
movie.
for Rocky because he lost Mick and
Right.
all that shit. And he Apollo kind of picked up Rocky.
Picked his ass up.
He picked him up from the ashes. And
Such a good movie.
people confuse like that montage, the training montage in part 3 is just fuck, dude. It is just legendary, man. Gets me so hyped even to this day. It's so good.
It's great stuff. You have a lot with Rocky 3. That's where the statues debuted at the museum. That's Survivor. Look at Survivor. Eye of the Tiger was a big fucking
That was
hit, right?
huge.
Yeah.
That was a big song, man.
have
Everybody
a
loved it.
45
I still like
somewhere.
that song. Love it.
Find it.
Yeah.
45 somewhere.
The that little interaction between Paulie and him. He's like, I don't sweat you. He's like, hey boy, hey, Paulo, hey,
Apollo.
hey, don't go ballistic over here. You got to get to know him about 20, 30 years. Well, I ain't got 20. I was like, oh, dude.
Is he always this pushy, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, so it's super special for me, man. It's such a good. I love Rocky 3. So
I just
that's
like
my-
all the hugging on the beach, like we talked about.
Yeah, they're
gotta
running on
find
the
that
beach
shirt.
when they're doing like
Man
the chariots of fire, based the big man love.
Fuck yeah.
When they're clapping and hugging.
Yep.
That's the best, bro.
Dude,
Ding,
that's good
ding.
shit.
All right. So
Good
what about
shit.
you, Brady? Number
Okay, so
3.
we're at number 3. This is, I think, where you and I start flipping around, Pat. So yeah, this is where Predator falls into place for me, though. I think a lot of it has to do with the whole Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's nostalgia.
Telling Jesse
Yeah.
Ventura like this. That's a real nasty habit you got there.
Yep. Yep.
Predator's a good time, and I guess it's another movie. He loses a limb, right? Well, no, he does.
Yeah.
He just loses his hand. I
Yeah.
guess.
Loses his hand.
Good
That's a
stuff.
good
Yeah,
choice.
Predator number 3.
Damn it. So I went with number 5 was Happy Gilmore's Chubbs. Number 4 was Rocky 3. So my number 3, oh my god, this sucks.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy.
No, it has to be the it's going to have to be the OG Rocky, the original.
Okay.
Okay.
The very first Rocky, because it was the intro to Apollo Creed. And I remember I hated how obnoxious he was. he was like, you know, and
I
Rocky-
loved it. He was such
and
a dick.
they did that. They did it well. It was played perfectly, and I felt like Carl Weathers, like he was a believable boxer. Like I liked his fighting stance and the like he was so kind of robotic, and you could believe he was world champ. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
you could.
I believed it.
He had that charisma.
He did.
He had the
And
Muhammad Ali charisma.
when he came down, he was wearing all the USA, the hat, and all that.
Yep.
He was like, he was his shit, and he knew it. He knew he was
George
his shit.
Washington. Oh, God.
Yes, it was
Just
man,
hit the hair and everything. Yeah.
dude. That's so legendary, man. So for me, number 3 has got to be the OG Rocky.
Nice.
Rocky.
Let's see what's on the chat. People are saying. Let's see. I'm thinking. Bill used to have Mr. T. I had him actually. I had one too. I had the Mr. T action figure.
Dude, Mr. T
Hey,
cereal,
fool.
that tasted like Captain Crunch, Pat. The Mr.
Oh,
T
it was the
cereal.
same
That's all it
shit.
was. It was just repackaged with a
Yeah,
different in a different box.
Hey, boy.
Yes.
Remember Pee Wee eats it? Pee Wee loved it.
Oh yeah. Hey, boy.
When
Hey,
I was a
woman.
kid, cereal was so big.
Looking
back
mighty
when I
cute in them
was a
jeans? Is that what you're saying?
kid. Oh, God.
Remember the fucking Eddie Murphy, right?
That's right.
Now come over
Yeah.
here and fuck me.
Fuck man, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, woman. Hey, why don't you come over here and be with a real man? Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Why don't you come over to my apartment tonight and I'll show you a real man.
Yeah.
Bill's favorite
He's
color
awesome.
was scene. Dylan, you son of a bitch. What's the matter?
Mr. T was
CMCA got
rough
you
to
pushing
work
too many
with, though, they
pencils?
say.
I don't get what you say. You don't get no shot at the title.
Yep, you had to get arrogant Apollo. Yes, you did.
That's right.
That's why Rocky 3 was so special because you couldn't believe it. Because I said being so you figure as a young kid in my early teens, there was no. I just knew a new movie was coming out. I didn't know what it was about. So when you saw the guy who was his nemesis come and help him, you were like, "Wow, that was cool as hell."
You know, it's kind of wild. And like, I wonder if you remember when they did if you ever watched the theatrical trailer, you see very briefly when Clubber and Rocky are coming to face in the second fight, you see the title on Mr. T. And you just, at that time, does anybody ever catch that? Because it's so quick. You have to really notice that he has the title on. So you obviously, if you caught that, then you knew he had lost the title. Rocky had lost it previously in the movie.
True. Yeah, I didn't pick
Kind
on
of-
it back. Didn't pick up on it.
Check
to be
out the
honest with you.
trailer sometimes. You'll see it. It's like, oh, damn.
Because the only time I really saw movie trailers was back when I used to go to the theater. That's where you saw most of them. I mean, I watched TV as a kid, of course, but I just remember seeing more movies that were coming because we used to go to the theater all the time. I mean, I was lucky enough to not only to have the theater close 2 blocks from my house that we used to go see movies all the time, but that was my first job being an usher in that theater for a
I
couple
found
years.
something that I should show during this
Oh,
conversation.
yeah.
So keep on going, whoever's turn it is.
So yeah, so my number 2, I'm going to piggyback on Joe. My number 2 is the OG Rocky.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Love that movie. I saw it probably. We got cable. I want to say we got cable. Was it either 79 or 1980? We got cable, and I heard about the movie. It was 76. So I was too young to go see it, so I know I didn't see it in the theater. But I remember I had to be 79 or 80 watching it on HBO, and just I remember I somewhere I could show you with Rocky T-shirts in like 1970, 1980 because it was all about Rocky. It was just the best. It was and it was just told so well. And Apollo, of course, he was, as people mentioned, he was arrogant Apollo. He was such an asshole. But I used to sit there and say, if like boxing matches were like this, I'd watch it religiously.
Dude, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind
Like,
of
because
all.
they're not like that, man. Because I'd watch them all the fucking time if they were like that.
It's it was such a surprise when it won too. They weren't expecting it. If you've seen anything or any filming about or behind the scenes stuff, you had 2 guys that were up for best supporting actor, Burgess Meredith and Burt Young, against each other for an
Against each
Oscar,
other.
which is kind of wild.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, the whole cut me mix scene, that was amazing.
Oh
Cut me,
God,
Mick.
yeah.
Cut me, Mick.
Yeah, that became a slogan, right?
Cut me. That was iconic. Mick was like everybody's favorite person, you know. Everybody knew a Mick growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You got
yeah.
everybody. To realize how much it took for Stallone to make the movie, they did not want him. They wanted to buy the script from him, and he insisted he wanted to do the role.
Yeah.
He's very smart. He's very smart with what he does.
He is very smart.
I love the transition of his body through all the different films. If you know how it is, like
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
he didn't have no money. You know what I mean? So you could tell he was in shape, but he didn't have the money at the time, because he was
He
a
didn't
little
have
bit
the
older.
Rambo body.
Yeah,
He didn't have
he was
Rambo body.
he was a little bit older even at how old was he when the first Rocky came out?
Oh, he's
Mid
70.
30s, right?
He's 78 now.
So he had to be
Yeah.
in his 30s, probably his
He was
mid
in his
30s.
Just
so in
under
his
30,
30s.
right?
So yeah, so he's in his 30s. So I mean, his physique, he just didn't have the protein and the other elements to have that body. But I loved watching all the different films. And 4, of course, is his peak body. 4 is just like fucking, him and Drago. It's
Hey,
amazing.
Pat, you've never gone to the steps, even though you're in that area, right? You've never gone, right?
I've been the only times I've been to Philadelphia, and I've never made it to the steps. I one of these days I have to.
That was think
Not
about
really.
this. Going to meet Eliza Dushku for the first time and then going to those steps all in like one day. That's a day and a half. Or that's a special day.
Good
Good night, Billy.
Oh man. Good night, Bill.
night, my friend.
Take care, bud. I think him and I are I'm gonna go meet up with him in a couple of weeks. I think that's coming up. Him and I gotta talk about that.
One part as a kid, we always when he drinks the raw egg, we were all like, "Ew!"
Oh god, yeah.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
We're at number 2, right?
That's my number 2.
Yeah, number
It
2.
was
Yeah, I
Rocky.
think it's a sweep, guys. So Rocky, yeah, the original Rocky, the best picture in 1976.
Damn.
We're gonna go to a different detour if you don't mind, Pat, because I got something here that's worth very much a lot of money, and if you can find one for a good price, I recommend getting it. This was a Jack's exclusive.
Oh wow, look at that.
I've only seen that one time.
It was a
and,
Ringside Collectibles.
I saw that one time, and they wanted stupid money for that.
I should have bought more of them.
Holy shit! You got the
Never even
Rocky
saw that.
5. Look at the Rocky 5, Rocky.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
The street
is-
fight.
This is a thing of beauty. I used to have it up in the room, but I took it down. It kept on falling down. I don't want anything to get ruined. So, yeah.
Dude, that's all. You got Rocky Balboa.
I
Look
never
at
saw
that.
that. That's awesome as hell.
And a couple of Rocky collectors Facebook groups, somebody made the opponents one, like a custom opponents one.
No way.
They go for sick money too.
So
That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
that's not. Yeah, I figured I'd show you guys that thing. Yeah, that thing was $50 when it came out.
Shit. Nowadays,
You
fuck.
probably saw it for at least 200, right, Joe?
It was more than that, bro. It was more than that. And it was in great condition too. It was behind the glass and
Nasty.
everything.
Wow.
Them jokers.
Yeah, that thing is.
But,
I
yeah.
never even saw that. That's cool as hell. I don't even remember seeing that.
If he comes around again, that'd be the next thing. Or if like he's an affordable signing, if he is before
Yeah.
he's gone, that would be the first thing I would get since I've already got a poster. So
You
Yeah.
can put a nice big signature right on the front of that thing. That'd be badass.
Uh,
What about you, Big Joe?
alright,
Your
so
number.
I guess my number. This one is my number 2. This one's my number 2.
Oh, that's right. It's not a sweep. My
Yeah.
bad.
That's
We
okay.
flip flopped.
My number 2 is tough, but I have to go with Predators, just because of how iconic the movie is. It's like a whole. The movie's just great, and his role. I know he wasn't the star lead guy, but he was a very good supporting actor. Just like he was a great supporting actor in the Rocky movies, he was a great supporting actor in this movie. And his death was awesome. His physique was awesome. He was, I mean, he was just great. He's a great, and he was, I wouldn't say bad guy, but he was, he was he had that inside agenda and all that shit going on, and
Yep.
it was perfect for that role, man. And that movie is just amazing. So that's my number 2.
Nice.
Butte.
Butte.
And for me, my favorite, probably more for nostalgia than anything, because it was the first Rocky film I saw in the theater, and I remember everybody running out cheering that he won. So for me, it's Rocky 2. Rocky
Nice.
2 was like big for me when I was a kid. I wish I don't even know where all that shit went. I used to have. I remember.
And sure
Do you
enough,
have
that's
it?
what's on right now. Woo, sorry.
Do you have? I remember there was like a paperback book of Rocky 2 with a bunch of pictures, like a picture book. Do you have that, Brett?
Yeah.
I used to have that. I had Rocky 2 T-shirts back then. I had the soundtrack on vinyl. I had all that shit. I loved Rocky 2.
And he drives a Trans Am, man. Drives a Bandit car, right?
Shh.
Yeah, exactly. The Bandit. That was so super special for me because I can remember it takes me right back to seeing it in the theater and just loving it and getting like all the stuff after that. I wish I told you my parents' house must have been a vortex because I had so much shit that just disappeared.
Mhm.
Seriously, like that Halloween 2, the Halloween fucking game right there. I had that as a kid. That disappeared somewhere. Had all
Yeah,
this cool shit.
Do you have any of these on vinyl? Because yeah, they're all down here on vinyl. At least
I
the
used to
first
have
four are.
I sold my vinyl collection years ago like a jackass because vinyl it was basically
Dying.
garbage at the time. It was dying. Nobody and I got tired of moving it from apartment to apartment before me and the wife moved in together. So like whatever, I'll just sell it because it was a hassle. And I had 1 and 2 I know I had on vinyl from when I was a kid. And that went with all of it, unfortunately. Only stuff I did save. When I sold my vinyl, the only stuff I did save was my Kiss collection, the Halloween vinyl, and a little odd, but I'm a big fan. I saved my New York Dolls because I love the New York Dolls.
It's funny how like people's collection evolves, or you sell stuff and then you get onto something else. Like we were looking at old pictures we took of my storage before we built the house of like just my collectibles and stuff. Like, God, I sold a ton of this shit. And my wife's like, well, that's because you got other shit. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
No, Leanne's absolutely right. Mothers throw stuff out. It's mom's fault. I don't. My parents did not have garage sales because I grew up on a dead end street, so we didn't get trick or treaters. We didn't get any. We didn't even get freaking Jehovah's Witnesses. Nobody came up on our street. Didn't even know it was there. So
That was awesome.
there was no garage sale. So she must have just threw it out because even when we
That's
cleaned
good.
my parents' house out after my father passed. Excuse me, and my mom went to assisted living. But when we cleaned the house out, I'm like, maybe I'll find some of this shit that disappeared. We ain't found shit.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Yeah, I didn't find
my
any
wife
of
would
that
have let
stuff.
me name my kids Cuff and Link. She wouldn't do that though. You know?
I kept telling the wife, I said, when we have kids, first kid could be Boar, next kid be Wedding.
Oh my god.
Well, all of our dogs' names started with an R, and most responsibly was a dog named Roxy. We didn't call her Rocky because she was a girl. So,
Oh, that's cute.
yes, good stuff, man.
So
we're
you
no,
ready?
yeah,
My number
number
one
one's-
is Rocky 2.
Yeah, that's how you know Pat and I are like related, I think. So yeah, Rocky 2 is
Rocky 2?
yes. If somebody asked me what's my favorite of the series, it's easily Rocky 2.
Rocky 2. That's easily for
Well,
me. Rocky 2.
Well,
They
let's
talked about it last night. The old man told me about when he saw the driving open weekend, and the place went nuts when he won. It thinks back at times where you didn't have the internet to spoil shit or social media. Just
I went in there not knowing that I went in there
Right.
not knowing that he was going to win because you didn't
you
know.
got that emotion, right?
Yeah.
You got that Italian in you, man. You're like you took down the black
Fucking
boxer. No, just
Who
kidding.
the fuck am I? Well, who the fuck am I?
Just kidding.
I keep it simple, man. My number one is Rocky 2 as well. It's my favorite Rocky film. It's the dynamic that I love so much about Carl Weathers in Rocky 2 was the fact that he wanted to prove to everybody that the first fight was a fluke. And he could not believe, and that's what all he had to do was stay away from Sly or from Rocky that final round.
The man kept coming after you.
Stay away from him. Stick and move. Stay away. All he had to do was stay away. And he would have kept the championship, but his pride would not let him do that.
His pride.
His pride would not let him do that. And
man, I won, but I didn't beat him.
That's right. And Rocky capitalized. Everything had to go right for Rocky to win. And that's what makes number 2 so special, is the stars aligned for him. It was such a uphill battle for him with Adrian and the baby and all that stuff. He was just not motivated. But once he found that right motivation, and what are we waiting for? All that shit.
It's sad. A lot of people, he was very upset. A lot of critics, a lot of people didn't care for it nearly as much as they should have too.
Fuck
the
them.
critics.
It's ridiculous because when you transition from part 2 to part 3, he's no longer the underdog. He's now the favorite. He had to lose to become the underdog again. So that's what made number 2 so special. He had nothing to lose and he just went for it.
I've got it on here. I'm watching Paulie's drinking Miller High Lifes. It's got like bottles on the side.
Like 2 or 3 and the fight hasn't even started already.
Yeah, it's so great. So, everybody in the chat, let us know what is your number 1, or just throw your list in the chat.
Yeah, he had to learn how to fight right-handed. There's a lot of
Yeah.
interesting little notes of how they wrote the story for it.
I'm not switching. I'm not switching.
But then he threw Apollo off when he did it, though. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. Now he's left-handed again. Fuck. Ow. Don't hit me anymore.
So rest in peace, Carl Weathers. That is our top 5 Carl Weathers movies. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, man. Yes.
Yeah, it's like we were talking about last night, getting a little, serious and deep. It just sucks that the older we're getting, shit, it's already 10:15. So 2 days, I'm going to have another year off my life. You start to see these icons, man.
Yeah, look at Burt Young was last year, too.
Burt Young was it was last year.
Tony Burke
Right.
was a few years ago. Man.
Yeah. I mean, Burgess Meredith was older than Dirt. He always looked old. So you knew at some point he was going to kick. You'll watch him in the Twilight Zones, and he was old then. In black and white, he was old. But yeah, so that's our top 5. Let us know in the chat. Let us know after the fact. Hit us in the comments below. So it looks like on this, look at that.
Oh, the championship belt.
See how they did the replica? They got Clubber and Apollo on there, but then Drago and
That
Apollo
is-
on there, or Clubber and Rocky are on the front. They should have probably put Clubber on the back and then put Apollo on
Apollo on
the
the
front.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
See how
why
those
would
belts got 2 buckles like that? Isn't that wild how that goes?
they shouldn't have Drago on there? He was never champ.
Yeah, he wasn't. Bitches.
Bitches.
You mother bitches, you.
You mother of a bitch.
My wife says, "Don't walk around the house with this around you anymore." I'm like, "Why not? It's awesome."
Hey, I take a championship shit with that belt on. That's what I would do. I wear that butt naked and take a doo doo.
I tell her I'll walk around age 50 with this motherfucker on.
So Alert says Dick Warlock is doing a con in Tennessee soon. Because he said age 45
Oh, is he
was going
doing
to be his
the
last.
Smoky Con?
Lurch, is that the one in the Smokies? Because I think Tom Atkins is doing that one too.
Because those guys just don't want to give up, man. God bless them. Because it's going to, you know what, this is what keeps them going.
Fuck it, let's go to the Smokies. That'll be a
Yeah,
less
they
time for Joe.
They all got kids and grandchildren. They need money, damn it.
It's not even with Dick Warlock, you saw firsthand, man. It's not about the money. He was having so much fun.
We might as well make it fun. Shit.
I mean, he's getting paid for it, but hey, what guy would have sat there on the
Fucking
bus all
peak,
day
man.
long with us and just took pictures with everybody for nothing? You know?
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
that other picture where he's checking out with the girl.
Yeah. He like, and for everybody's like, he's like, come on, you want, and he kept, remember, he was going up to people like, you want to take a picture? Let's take a picture. He didn't give a fuck about the money. He was having so much fun
He was on our bus, Pat. We had a great
the
time.
whole time. The
What a
whole time he
dick.
was on a bus. I'm gonna pour myself a Guinness.
Okay,
And then
that
let's
is the
go.
Smokies one, Lurch. Okay. How
Where
far
in
is that
Tennessee
from you,
is it?
Lurch? That's like it's probably Gatlinburg, Cedarville, maybe, or I don't know, maybe it's not that area. I think.
When is it?
Oh, when is it? Mm.
Yeah, because I know, like I said, my wife's cousin has been hounding us to go visit them in Tennessee. That could be my excuse.
Joe,
If it's in-
Tennessee from you can't be that bad, I would think. I bet you it's
No.
probably what, 7 hours or so.
Yeah, I can do some Tennessee.
Where is hold on, let me find
You're the only 10 I see.
where's the dirty dick video? Here's the dirty dick video.
All right.
Eyes are looking.
I
And
would
eyes
think
are
the
liking.
dentures and that video, there was a ton.
Eyes are looking and eyes are liking.
It's in Kingsport 10. He lives in Kingsport, about 2 hours above Gatlinburg.
Oh, okay. I know Jeremy Moorhead went to lunch with them one time.
Really?
Like he was out towards that way.
That fucking guy, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeremy
shit.
goes and finds everybody, man. Wonder where he's going to go see Kurt Russell again. Dick.
You dick. So it looks like tonight, man, we've blown through everything tonight. We did our watch along tonight, which is awesome. Go back and check that out. Shout out to Colin again. He's still in the chat. I don't know. First 50th. We got to do our collectible spotlight. If you guys didn't get anything, go grab something. We'll do a quick
Sure.
collectible spotlight. we've reached that point where we're going to do a collectible spotlight. So each week we try to pick something from our collection, spotlight it, and just kind of show everybody what the stuff we got. So wait for Brady to pick something out. Was he picking his wedge? What's he doing? And Joe's looking around like, I don't know where to start.
I don't know what the fuck to pick.
And you guys can tell us something that, spotlight something in the chat, man. Tell us about us. Come on. We're all about it. So since Brady's back, I'll throw mine up there. I thought this would be cool because a lot of people know of this, but maybe a lot of people don't know that there's two versions of this. And I know Brady does because he's a big Laserdisc guy.
Oh.
So I brought out the Criterion Collection.
This guy.
One's the CAV and one's the CLV. Is that right?
Yep. One's gatefold and one's not.
No, it's weird. I don't have the non-gatefold one. I should probably look for it. I could probably find it pretty affordable, I would assume.
Yeah. So those that don't know, if you pick up the Criterion Collection, there's two versions. One is a gatefold, and the other one is just a single, just like a single sleeve.
Yeah,
Same shit.
It was. They were the gatefold ones because it's two discs, and it was called CLV or CAV. CAV gave you 30 minutes on each side of a laser disc.
Yeah, I knew there was
Yeah,
I didn't know the difference because I knew there was something different about it. But because I'm not versed on, but I know you and your family were big Laserdisc people, so I figure you would know.
yeah. So the single one, then they came out. I'd assume the non-gatefold one's only one disc, right?
It's one disc. Yep.
The other one's two. So yeah, so you got this one's a CLV. That's the non-gatefold. So does it have the same special feature? I guess you should look at that, Pat.
It does. From when I looked at it, I've never played them because I never had a Laserdisc player. But if you look at the back, I was comparing notes. It looks like it's the same features.
Okay, cool.
The only thing that's different is if you I don't have a hand. I should come back. The back of the one with the two discs. The back of it looks exactly like the Halloween version with all the first version with all the special features. The VHS.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember the one that used to come, you could either get it with the shirt or without the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If you look at the back of the dual disc one, the one that's got the single disc is slightly different. That's all.
Ooh.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Very nice, Bubba.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so I thought I'd throw that out there. What about you
Nice.
guys? What are you guys showing? Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, well, here they are. Here's the two I have.
Of the Warrior the Besco figures.
Damn.
Oh, look at that. Look at Swan.
Dude, fucking animal.
The problem is I've had these for a while. They've been autographed, and this is when I wasn't using paint markers anymore, or wasn't using paint markers yet. So
Was that a Sharpie?
My Michael Beck signature is still holding up, but my Cochise signature is falling apart here. So I got two of these. I don't have them all.
Wow.
So if you can see what's happening to my signature, it's kind of fading. It's a bummer. And I don't even keep these things like in a area where they would be.
Just keep them out of sunlight. That's all.
Very nice, my friend.
I remember I brought it to him this was at the Hollywood Collector Show. He's like, "You got Cochise." I was like, "Oh God, this guy."
You got Cochise. Oh God.
What is he? Has he really done anything else? That's David Harris, right? Is that guy?
Yeah, I don't know what he I'm sure he's in something, but nothing that comes to mind.
You got Cochise.
Good song by Audio Slave, Cochise.
Doom, 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 doom.
What about you, Joe? You find something interesting?
Fuck me. No.
All that shit behind you, you can't find something to show?
I don't know, because I'm thinking of like something I haven't shown you guys, and I'm just like, there's really not a goddamn thing I haven't shown
David
you.
Patrick Kelly used Luther as his character name for this and 48 Hours. Isn't
And
that
for
wild?
48 hours, yeah. Luther, you better tell him he's having a lot of fun. He's having fun with this car.
So they made Cochise, Baseball Fury, Luther, Swan, and what's the other guy? The bandana guy.
There's a guy.
Go,
I part of the
Yeah.
Warriors Worldwide Facebook group. Have you been on that?
no.
Go. There's a guy. I
Yeah.
don't know. He always shows his face in all the pictures. He's been going to every site, and it's just like, oh man, I got to. One of these days, I'm just gonna take like a day off and just go to. I'd go to work in Manhattan, but I've never been. None of them are really in Manhattan. They're in different locations. Manhattan proper, they're outside of it. But I have to go do all the sites myself. But this guy just went to every single place. Like, son of a bitch.
Hey, Carlos, if his name was Sally and not Sully, remember Sally? I promise I.
That's funny.
Carlos, that's awesome.
Oh, look at Lurch. Lurch's collectible spotlight is our friendship. Thank
Oh,
you, guys.
dude.
Lurch is you're just the best.
That is too sweet. All
Look,
right,
we've said it before, man. Like going out there, we knew Lurch from chats and stuff like that, and we met him and we had a ball hanging out with him that whole
Wow.
week.
I
We had
just showed
so
this,
much fun.
this Mondo
Oh, Joe,
vinyl.
that's a beaut.
Yeah, this Mondo vinyl of They Live.
It's a
If
beaut.
you guys
It's a
are going to
beaut.
be on, I have a kid emergency thing here, so if you
Oh,
guys are still
go ahead.
on. If not,
No.
I'll catch up. Okay.
All right, Bob.
Do it. Go put the fire out. Oh, I remember those days with young kids, man. Yeah, we had so much fun. Yeah, Lurch, come on. If we do the, what do you call it? The trip, the lost weekend in the RV, you got to come with us.
That'd be awesome.
You got to come, Lurch. You have an invite. Come on, come hang out with us. Let's play the RV. It sleeps 10.
That's pretty fucking big. Holy shit.
Yeah. So we get plenty of room, man. You're in. Come hang out with us, brother. So that's everybody's collectible spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. We made it through everything. We've been on since
Thanks, Archie.
We've been on since 6 p.m. Well, 5 p.m. for you guys, 6 p.m. for me. Plus, we did our watch long for Colin. Shout out to Colin.
Happy
Colin,
birthday,
you still in
brother.
chat or did you go to bed?
He probably not. Now he tired, man. He tired.
What are the big fan cons y'all looking forward to? So I'm definitely going to go to Chiller Theater. I'm going to this one. Let's see what's this. There's one in 2 weeks. The Horror Sideshow Market, which is downtown Pennsylvania. I'm going to that one. That's a smaller one that usually has like it always has like Felissa Rose in it. That's actually the one where I first met Tony Moran at, believe it or not. He was at the Horror Sideshow Market. That had to be, I forget, a couple of years ago.
What kind of cunt does that?
So that's where I first met him. Yeah, Lurch, if we do it, man, you're open invite, man. Come hang out with us. It'll be a lot of fun.
You
and we're doing it for the love. Well, these guys are still on the fence, but I'm definitely going to for the love of horror out in Manchester, England, meeting up with Darren and Frank from the Slaughtered Lamb, and our buddy Colin Murdy.
That's crazy.
And then from there, we're going to fly to Ireland and hang out with Colin again for a little bit, and then celebrate my 25th anniversary. Wedding anniversary.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah, 25 years. She hasn't managed to kill me yet. Go figure that one out.
I don't know how she could tolerate you all them years, man.
I have no fucking clue. Kevin Spacey's at your con. So yeah, he's starting to dip his toe in the water again.
He needs money, bruh.
We could reenact race with the devil in that RV with Peter Fonda Warners, yeah, by the Satanists, yeah, or the Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to think about that shit. Imagine that. Yeah, man, Colin, hop a plane and come hang out with us. Could you imagine all of us hanging out partying that weekend? Holy shit. Colin would be the responsible one because he doesn't drink. That would be a lot of fun.
They got a pretty damn good lineup, bro.
For what? Which one?
For the Love of Horror.
It's shaping up to be really, really good.
Dude.
So I told the wife, we actually just talked about it last night. I said, this week I'm going to start looking at flights.
Whoa.
Colin, have you ever been there? I have to look at the tickets. When did the tickets go on sale and how quickly did they? I'm saying I'm going, but what if the tickets sell out?
It says buy tickets now on the website. It says buy tickets. Let me see. Buy entry and after party tickets. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, they're here.
They're already on sale. Yeah. So Colin, you got to get your tickets. I'm going to get my tickets. Called Classic in March, Texas Frightmare. And so yeah, so Carlos is going to be there with Texas Frightmare. You're going to be there, Joe. Joe goes.
Yeah, next month. Yeah. Damn, that's coming up already. Fuck. That's crazy.
Whoa, what did I miss? Gigi Allen, man. That guy was fucked up. Did you ever watch the documentary on him? He was fucking
No,
whacked.
never
Guy would
seen.
get on stage naked and he would take a shit.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he was all he was all sorts of fucked up. Gigi Allen. Yeah, go watch this documentary on him. I think it's on Tubi.
It's October 19th. It's only 2 days.
It's 2 days. Yeah,
Okay.
it's Saturday and Sunday, right? So I think
It says Friday night opening screening, then weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So you can buy
the weekend pass.
the weekend pass. It's
How much is the weekend pass?
I don't know what the exchange rate is. It's like a weird symbol and then 238. 238.
So yeah, it's 238 pounds probably.
Yeah, so what's the exchange rate? Let me
So you
see.
get them in probably in March. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to get I'm probably gonna have to get. I might have to get tickets for the wife. I have to talk to her because it's a different country and being on her own, she might want to go hang out. I don't know. She might just say go fuck myself and just do her own thing either. So I don't know.
Fuck, it's
I'll just-
$300, bro.
Yeah, so maybe I will just tell her to just go on her own and hang out because I don't want to pay $600 because she doesn't want to say that.
Damn. And then you can buy a weekend diamond pass for early entry. Also, dude, they have a lot of upgrades. Then you have to buy fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. I'll probably just get the weekend pass and call it a day.
Damn, it's gonna be pricey.
Well, we should do so, Colin. I'll stay in touch with you. We have to look into and you guys too. If you guys are able to make it, look into just like we did for H45, stay in the same hotel so we can party.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I don't know if I do it. I might have to be flying solo on that one, but I don't know. We'll see.
Joe unleashed the beast.
Oh my gosh. 300. There you go, Lurchy. Thanks, brother. Sheesh. Why? Man, it's already 9:30. I'm gonna have to get off, man. Hit the hay.
Yeah, no, we gotta get off. I gotta get off. It's 10:30 here, so I'm gonna go take a pee. See if the wife is still up because she's not feeling well. I'm calling it. So let's do some quick shameless plugs like we always do to bore the shit out of everybody. So should go make sure you go check our top 5 boobs. It's getting a lot of traction. We like titties, so go check it out. That was this past Monday, and tomorrow is our next top 5, which we did last week's podcast. You're going to get our top 5 Schwarzenegger films.
Come on, get out.
He's back just in time. This pretty. So top 5 Schwarzenegger movies will be there tomorrow morning. Go check that out if you missed our podcast from last week. Then Tuesday night for my birthday, we're doing a watch along of one of my favorite movies. We're doing The Warriors on Tuesday night.
Awesome.
Pat's
come back for
birthday.
that.
What are we gonna do fun for Pat? We gotta find some fun
Birthdays.
pictures of Pat.
Shit, we gotta do something.
Yeah, so that would be this Tuesday. The Warriors come out and play, baby.
I should.
Book club is
I'm gonna
Thursday?
find the Patrick Green's greatest hits pictures we're a part of.
This Thursday will be episode 2 of that Halloween Kills movie book club. Come join us for that. And Brett and I were talking about this again. So Joe, we have pretty much an idea what we're going to do. We'll reach out in the next couple of days. We're going to try to get the first episode filmed. If not this week, maybe next weekend if you have some time.
Cool.
So the first episode we're gonna call the first episode of this Grails. We're gonna pick our top
we're-
5 Grails.
game.
And we're gonna try to get a guest on, a certain guest, right? Or
Yes, we'll let Joe know after the fact. Brett and I we're gonna work on a special guest for episode 1.
So far, it didn't work out today, so we'll see.
Well, I kind of feel that was last minute, and he's super busy. But we're working on a guest for episode 1, so see what happens
Oh shit. Oh shit.
and see what else is there. Yeah, make sure we're here every Sunday and every Tuesday live. Make sure you can listen to the podcast. To be up the next couple of days. I never do it I can't do it tonight. I always do it the next couple of days. So go check it out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go join the Facebook group. Go check out Joe and MB's channel. They're starting to put up some extra videos up there. Go check it out.
Woo.
Go check out their Facebook
My
group.
babies, my little babies.
And that's all the fun stuff. Let's check the chat, see what's going on. Colin says, oh, he's talking to Lurch. So do a couple while Colin's still in the chat, we'll do our for those of you that did not see it earlier, we had some special guests want to wish Colin a happy 50th. So we'll show it again since if you guys didn't watch Dracula.
Hey, Colin, you sexy bastard. Happy birthday.
This is so-
It's from the Spotted Lamb and his cohort.
Colin, happy birthday, buddy. Happy 50th. Welcome to the club. Turned 50 a few months ago, and nothing much changes. The grey hair continues. It starts to go a little thin on the sides, and strangely, you have to start wiping your ass for no reason. But no, less of that. What does happen, though, is you never lose your love for horror. And I'm sure that'll be the same with you. So have a great evening with the guys. Sorry I'm not going to be there to watch it. I got work in the morning, so I can't stay up until those early hours. But I will be watching it on the way into work. So have a great birthday. Shout out to Pat, Joe, and Brett. And I will see you, hopefully, all of you, in October for the love of horror. Have a great night, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
That's amazing.
So if you guys aren't watching the TSL podcast, why are you watching this? So go check
You're
out
in the-
Frank and Darren.
You're in the wrong.
Great guys to be around too. Great guys to watch.
They're amazing.
They're movie
we had-
fans. They're fans.
We had so much fun in California hanging out with them for H45. And this is the one, Colin, I sent this to Colin on the side because for some reason he couldn't see it on his phone. I did this for Brett last year, but I dropped in Colin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 'cause you're awesome. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday!
That's awesome.
You know what I forgot to bring up to Colin if he's still in the chat. Remember when he did the video of unboxing all the stuff from H45? And, like, he was so excited, he was shaking with the knife. I was like, oh, I'm so scared for my life, his life.
That's incredible, man. Happy birthday one more time for Colin. Yes. One of those genuine, nice people you're gonna see. No, you'll ever meet.
Cannot wait to have a pint with this man in person and just talk horror in person with him.
Yeah, and not to mention that movie Dracula from '79 was fucking awesome.
That was awesome.
Was,
is that the first time you
a
ever saw
lot
it?
of fun.
Yes, it's the first time I remember watching it. Honestly,
I gotta do some work tonight. I'm gonna turn it on because obviously I missed the first 45 minutes or so of it. So
worth it.
It's a very, very good flick, man. Like the settings, the fucking acting, it's great, man. I was really impressed. So good.
Very cool. So, you know what? We'll head out. We'll see everybody live on Tuesday night for the Warriors.
That's right.
That's the next night will be. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Colin. Rest in peace, Carl
Colin.
Weathers.
Yes. And a happy occasion and a sad occasion. Happy for Colin's 50th, and we lost one of the greats.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see everybody Tuesday night for the live watch along with the Warriors. Comment, like, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. You guys hang out for 2 seconds. We'll say our goodbyes, and then we'll call it a night for this marathon Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long one. I have to go pee. Later.